Da-na-na-na.
All right, it's been had a week off.
No, well,
We're down to Cedric. Cedric did things. Let us start off with trivia. We have losses on. Anna has returned.
Hello?
Hello. For inspiration,
Hi.
if you don't already have it, what's the city state you're currently
What?
in? What? Dudesum.
Oh, I spelled it wrong.
Oh.
You did. Dudesum. Yeah, way wrong. So Layla has inspiration if she doesn't already.
if I already have it, so does anybody not have it?
Let me see real
I
quick.
don't.
I have it.
I can give it to Safina then.
Then we'll go with the next person down.
Thank you.
If you don't have it, the second person that got it right was Anna. Anna, do you have inspiration?
I have it.
Oh.
I have
third person
inspiration.
to go down. Orion, do you have it?
You gave it to him
did
earlier
not.
for just being on
Then
stream.
no one gets it. Oh no.
I don't think I have
Sophie
it.
was like, I was so close to having it.
Oh, Ryan, he just gave it to you
I
because
just gave it
you're
to you.
driving in the car. The dedication.
Because I'm a BAMP? Okay.
You
Yeah.
get
for
a
Beth.
dedication point.
All right, for 25 points of experience, we
Hey.
went away from inspiration since that's an overflow issue. What's the number of the mind you're in? That is
Nope.
74.
There's so many.
So many minds.
12.
7,
Well,
74,
numbers at
37. Hut, 7. So Zana gets 20.
Woo!
Because I slipped and hit the 4 before entering.
Dang
Been
it.
here before.
On my side, it says I have it first. Darn.
Yeah, this is gonna be tough.
Darn
for you.
lag.
Stupid lag. All right. Let's pull up something far more obscure.
Oh, goody.
I'm not ready for this.
You absolutely are not.
That's what we're here for, obscure knowledge.
I am not
What
prepared.
random face does that random character use? You've only met him once.
You
We had our-
haven't met this character. What is his name?
We had our own form of trivia with trying to figure out what everyone's eye color was. That was fun.
Oh,
That
I
was
don't know that for most people.
painting was very difficult. We'll try to remember everyone's eye color.
He was like, I'm like, I want to say brown, green, maybe.
Today you have blue.
Orion has
Congratulations.
blue eyes.
That is good because that's what I painted.
Oh, good.
Either that or green. Either way, you can fix that either. It's not too far off like brown. Brown is slightly harder to fix. All right, for
Okay,
50
so-
points, and Layla can't answer this. What is one item from the handler?
Ooh, okay.
The what?
The handler
I didn't catch
list.
that.
My handler's list. It's on the thingy.
Okay. I have no clue. So I'm just not going to help.
Zana's
Oh,
coin.
that's a good one. I didn't think about that.
That is technically correct. Zana's coin.
Wait, did we get like... Did we see this?
It's on the
I don't
shared
remember
drive.
It's on the, yeah, it's on the,
And if you're observant enough, you'll end up seeing it in character.
Yeah.
Whenever Layla
okay.
thinks about the list, it starts appearing in dark letters where there is light. So you all have some decent passive perception. You likely have seen one of these so far.
Yeah, I know it's popped up once.
Yeah.
was mine right? Because I know you're trying to figure out if there were bones or something.
This
Was that
price-
one of them?
It was technically correct,
Okay.
not phrased that way.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
gotcha.
yeah, okay.
I just remember you were looking for the bones of the adult. Like, I remember you looking for
Yeah, I
those.
asked about the thing.
All right. For 25 points, again, Layla is unable to answer this one. What's the one she has already? As you probably now have all looked at the list.
They may not have known
I
I
haven't.
picked it up, though.
Yep, that's why it's 25 points, and let's keep going up. Oh. The most observant person today is Donovan. Water from where you saw Clyde. All right, 50 points, and Zana and Lila cannot answer this one because it's super obscure. What is the name
Always.
of the priest that was with Clyde in the water?
Oh,
Too easy for
that's
Priest? Was he a priest?
He was a cleric, yeah.
Oh, right. For some reason, my
wrong
brain
one,
is like,
though.
cleric's not a priest, cleric's a priest.
cleric is technically.
Ah, I totally should have taken Connor out of that because he would have known too. But that's right, Monoslok 50, Safina,
Do I
Shepherd.
still get it?
You still
I
get
heard
it. You still get it, bud.
Fuck it.
All right, I
Yeah, you
screwed
should've-
you out of inspiration, but I end up giving you experience. So it balance out.
I'll take it.
And it's
Monoslok.
50 experience. That's a good one.
Yeah, Shepherd. Huh. Okay.
He was a cleric.
He was.
He was a
We
priest.
Heard priest.
Priest. So for 50 points, what's Shepherd's last name?
Did we
Fuck,
ever
you
learn
fucking
that?
cheater. Commander Shepherd! Alright, you get inspiration.
That's
That's
his
hilarious.
first name.
That is hilarious. This is Commander Shepherd, and this is my favorite place in Duodecim.
Funny laugh, but the next version they come out with is gonna have a planet called Duodecim.
It's waiting for it. The correct answer is none, and that goes to Zana. for
Yay,
50.
how many was that? 25?
Yeah, that was 50.
Oh, okay.
It's a trick question.
Nah.
Alright, for 25 points, what, and Zana, you're out of this one. What deity does Shepherd worship?
That's fair. That's fair that you.
Tempest. The guess.
Hey, remember when I told you that you get really excited about it, Layla? Think about why.
Oh wait, no, I know.
There we go.
Oh, great.
There
Celeborn!
you go.
Correct.
That's right.
That's awesome. He
I
worships
was like, I don't
Mass.
fucking know. How would I know that? Oh, right, because we had the whole thing about it.
Wait, we need to get a coin of Kellenvor.
Yeah.
Worship Kellenvor.
Darn
I don't know why you would
I'll
assume.
talk-
Robot.
Kill him
Listen,
for
just because he has a coin of Kellenboy doesn't mean he worships the man. Maybe he just likes him as a friend.
This is a friend. Just friendly deities. 25
Mhm.
points on
There is so much robot
so much robot.
going on right now.
It's very
Yeah.
digitized, I'm sure. We'll keep talking.
Is it
It'll
still
catch
me?
up. No. Ryan's hearing us digitized from his Verizon MiFi. Yeah, you're clear to
I'm
us.
in the parking lot of an auto zone.
Step in the zone. AutoZone.
Oh,
Alright. Zana is banned from answering this one. What is the name of the organization that Dante works for?
the
Can you repeat the question?
I can repeat the question. What is the organization that Dante works for? 50 points
That's
to
it.
Safina. It is the Lazy Mice.
Thank you.
So
Thank you,
close
thank you.
with Layla with just mice. Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
I knew it was some
Donovan, I'm
kind
gonna
of mice.
I'm gonna take away your goddamn inspiration. Because that means that Dante is was what's his name? Timberlake? Because people came out of that damn club.
Yeah, Justin Timberlake, Ryan Gosling, Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera.
More needed one. Didn't even need the one. The remaining just hurts my brain.
All of them.
All of them. Clubhouse. That's a negative, Donna. Ryan is banned from answering this one, but I think he can't hear us anyway. For 25 points, what's the name of his son? First name. That is correct, Donovan. For 25
I'm
points,
just on a roll today.
for 25 points, what is happening when people are leaving the mines? Fighters. Zana came out on top. 25 points for Zana.
Woo!
For 25 points, what are the
Safina just
two?
left.
Tina's just like,
you and me,
fuck it.
girl. Let's go.
Go! Just head to head! What are the two substances that are mined down in Mine 7? Remember to do this because I can't see my fucking arms with this goddamn chrono screen. Site and Nellicite. That is correct, Donovan, for 25 points.
I would just like to point out that this campaign knows how to spell both the words.
Was that a problem in past campaigns?
Yes.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Nethersite, Nillicite.
Nethersite? Oh
Nothing
wow.
sight.
Nethus.
Oh.
Nellus. Yeah, Nellusite was named by a character. Completely obscure knowledge. For absolutely nothing. Who named Nellusite? One person. I think only one or two people did this.
The dude who turned into a tree.
The dude.
Can't remember his original.
Is that how you spell his name?
I mean that's phonetically correct.
That's how it sound.
It said rune dark, like rune and a state of light. That's how he spelled his name.
Oh, I actually never knew that was how he spelled it. I always thought his name was spelled Rune.
Because everyone called him Rune.
That's fair.
All right, that's enough shenanigan trains of trivia. I feel like we're mentally warmed up to what the fuck happened. So more on the what the fuck and what the fucking. You guys went down and I'll do a lot of recapping because last session my voice couldn't really be heard. Last session, you were at the water where you saw Clyde and Madislak. Looked, Zana came out to see a patrol of Drow. And was like, "It's okay. We come in peace." She was proceeded to be shot a number of times by the Drow.
Hello.
Avon College. Shot by the Drow, to which Cedric responded with a fireball, which is like siege weaponry, and immolated all of them, with the exception of the Displacer Beast and one other Drow, who escaped further into the caves. The party attempted to pursue the Displacer Beast and the remaining Drow. Got not very far as they ran to a corridor that was consuming light. Layla shadow stepped using her mask ability to see. I'll just scout ahead to realize that there was some entities existing down here, and she immediately said, "Fuck that noise." And said, "This is a bad idea." And you guys reverse back, investigate the Drow. The Drow didn't have much to investigate except for this wonderful 50 question mark GP gem
Hello.
that Donovan has. Hello. Good day, Governor.
Hello.
Hello there.
Because I want to call
So
Walmart
the
to see if
plan.
they have
Well,
time
people.
to
We haven't caught up yet. So you guys backtracked, went down a corridor where a bunch of camouflaged somethings jumped at your face. And after taking care of face-hugging spider-like creatures and other spiders everywhere, you proceeded further, to which Note got triggered, #triggered Note, and went to a bridge that's repaired with a lot of webbing. Went down and started digging for his family. And then you got, while digging, brings us to here. Boop. He went north. There were some people on the bridge. Some people went to help him. And then a horde of spiders came out from the south, and you proceeded to murderate them. Which leaves us to where you currently are, as Note goes out past the dozen or so corpses of giant spiders to paw through a pile of and present.
With the giant mama spider at the top.
What?
With the giant mom spider at the top that wasn't moving.
Correct. There's a gigantic spider. No, it's huge. It's huge, and it's on the top of the ceiling. It is rather large. See it mostly reflecting off of the very limited sources of light here.
All right.
So,
Well.
you can go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say Zana's gonna go down and try to talk to Note and make him try to calm him down. Now that there's no imminent danger or threat, other than the giant spider, just looming above us.
I was going to ask, are Orion, Safina, and Bart the only ones that can see the spider?
The only ones that can currently see the spider are Safina, Orion, and that is it. Bart is human.
I did warn
right.
all of you.
Yeah, he shouted out about a giant spider.
Whether or not y'all listened, I don't know. but I
That's
didn't.
standard Safina life.
Donovan's just gonna move up and look up at the spider and be like, "Holy crap, that's a big spider!"
Guess they
And
will
he's
climb
just
down and
gonna-
join the others.
As you do.
So Donovan, Orion, and Safina can currently see the spider. The general movement. Everyone else, every now and then, you can hear the echoing of clicks that pervade this entire mine. The ground here, you notice, is well, we've always noticed the ground isn't completely rock, which you expect in a cave. Soft, and in here, very sticky, difficult to walk.
That's what she said.
Bloody hell, this is gross.
I'm gonna agree with Donovan on this one.
So
Oh, my bad.
Cedric and Fantome are currently.
Yeah, I don't know how to get Fantome down.
That's it.
Is he still flying like a balloon?
Cedric is. So really, Fantome is holding on. A dog with a balloon.
Now, if Fantome were to use Cedric as a balloon and jump off the edge, would
As
it
a
slow his
balloon.
movement enough to get him down safely?
You could
I'd
try.
buy it.
I mean, no one here is a master of physics or magical physics outside of Cedric.
Good. Well, first,
Is he really a
Zana's,
master, though?
And no, not really.
so
It
Zana's
sounds
main
like something
concern.
he would hate, so we should do it.
So the main concern right now is calming down Note.
Okay.
I see the huge spider.
Not the
I feel
giant
like the
spider.
main concern
Giant
is
spider.
the spider.
But the giant spider's not doing anything right now, right?
That's concerning.
Still
Well, it's
gonna
more
vote
concern-
giant spider.
So
Okay.
very concerning.
You guys do what you're gonna do. I'm gonna try to calm down Note. You guys
Da-da-da.
Okay.
spider attack. Because if we kill the spider and then he runs off again, we need to calm him down.
That's
So-
true.
Can we
So-
see what these circular things are?
Yeah, I was going to ask that. Could we like investigate these things? Are they
You're
eggs?
welcome to. So the ground itself is not this planar thing. There are hills, there are valleys, there are large mites.
Mites.
We have
Mites
an
from
image
the
in the
ground.
chat.
You
I have
might
to
trip
scroll up
on
to
them.
see it. There it is. After lots of scrolling, stalagmites in the ground. There are also stalactites ceiling.
Woo.
Is that what the circles are? Stalagmites?
Yep. They appear to be. Everything's covered in white ichor.
They don't look like they're forming like a natural cage of any sort, do they? Just from the placement of them, they're surrounding the giant spider. They could be a cage for the spider.
Could be a spider
Or
cage.
eggs? I'm thinking that might be eggs, and then we have to be
like
careful.
cocoon.
Well,
Because
he's
if you
just
start
said they were
touching them-
stalagmites.
They are stalagmite-like. I'm
Shaped.
assuming?
Oh, like. Okay, never
They're
mind.
protrusions,
They're probably eggs.
protrusions from the ground in cylindric to conical shape upwards.
Who
thicker
wants
in
to
places.
investigate them?
As Note paws through the bones.
Okay.
and-
All right. So Note's pawing through the bones. I'm gonna try to get his attention. So,
Ow. Write a cue card for him. I mean, what's your
hey,
play?
no. Well, I'm gonna try just calling his name first. Like Note, you need to calm down. Is he still frantically digging?
Roll animal. So he paws through the bones, 2 of his 6 large paws, rolling out a large skull, and he stares at it for a bit. Yellow white eyes just glowing as lizard beasts do. when you tell him to calm down, he does stop. Continues to stare at the bones.
Okay, I'm going to try this as much as I can. Kind of hold his head in my hands and look at him, so he's kind of forced to look at me and be like, Note, they're gone. There's nothing that we can do to bring them back. Thank you. Like, we need to keep moving forward. I know this is difficult, but we can't bring them back.
All right. He looks at you for a while. So while the gigantic monstrosity cat creature and the silver-haired elf are having a moment, what does everyone else do?
I'm still looking at this big spider.
Just like hey,
Just
spider, what up?
mean mugging the spider. Well, it is moving periodically.
Layla's trying to track it by sound because she can't see it.
Yep.
And just like,
You're just
prepare to fight it.
hearing the terror in the darkness.
Yep.
Also, as a side note, because I know Orion, just out of character, Orion is typing his words because I get it, family judgment. For the stream to be able to see it, does he need to do it in Roll20 or does he need to do it in Discord?
For the stream to get it, we would have to pair it back. So here's Orion to date. Do we think that that's what turning people into spiders, Orion is referencing? Should we kill it? And then thanks, Sana.
I'm trying to help him. Like, I don't know if everyone else is seeing it, but I know he's writing in Roll20.
Yeah. So, so Ryan's general concern is WTF spider and
is it turning
WTF
everyone else
spider.
into spiders?
Could be. It's a weird looking spider.
Donovan is just gonna pat Orion on the back and tell him, mate, we probably shouldn't be poking at things yet. And after saying that, he's just gonna turn around and start plotting ways of getting Cedric down.
Alright, well he's up there. The float in the back.
Oh.
You know, in theory, that could be a really good position to do spells from. He's pretty safe. I think he's within 60 feet.
Yeah. Yeah. But he's not gonna be seeing what he looks at, and if he casts Fireball again, we could all be melted into husks.
That is fair.
Yeah, let me see. So it's about 60 feet up. It's about kinda.
Yeah. Pretty high up.
Well, because we have rope going up, so that
You
because we
do.
got down, so you could climb up, grab him, and bring him down.
Yeah, but what about Fantome?
That's the real problem. So we can try the rope and bring him down.
Yeah. So Donovan's just gonna climb up the ropes. Make sure Cedric is okay and not being harassed by Vesper and Fantome. Just kidding.
He's
Fantome is
He
a nice
broods.
wolf.
up there.
Oh, okay.
He's a brooder. Brooding.
So he's just gonna pat Fantome real quick, look at Vesper, just try to take the rope, try to get him down.
Okay. So your goal is to try to get Cedric to stop floating?
I think he's
No,
trying
no,
to get him
just-
just down with us.
Just get him down with us, so then he'll be with us.
Okay. You're strong enough, so you can pull the sorcerer down to your level.
No muscles. Away.
You have muscle.
Okay, Cedric down. Can I tie his rope around Sunder's hilt and just plant him down?
I mean, you can tie it around the hilt, but what are you doing after that? You just...
Tie it around the hilt. Oh, that would make sense.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna tie it around the hilt.
Okay, and then what? It's gonna take
Look
the
up
sword
and
out of your... It's gonna take the sword out of your sheath. You just...
Oh wait, what? No.
And then
And then
you'll have
there's Sunder.
Sunder just dangling from a rope.
Well, I could do that, but then I could always like bonus action every turn to like pull it back down, so then just go up and down,
Then
up and down.
Yeah, you summon it, and it will appear in your hand. Then he's just on a rope by nothing.
Oh, crap.
It basically teleports. It doesn't like draw to you like a magnet.
Darn it. Okay, so if I put Sunder in the ground, blade first, and then tie it, would it still float him up?
He'd be anchored at that point.
So I'm gonna do that. Just anchor him down.
Okay. So you use your sword to anchor him into the ground.
You might want to see if we can find something that's not like a protective item.
Do you want like an
Anchored to the
extra
ground?
sword or something? We also have pittons and rope. We could just, shove a pitton in and tie him to it.
Yeah.
So you can defend yourself
That's
with a
what she
sword.
said.
We don't have to use the weapons to do this.
Oh yeah.
I also have just like a
I'm
crowbar.
just thinking. Does anyone have anything like something that
I
we
have
could
a
anchor him down?
belaying pin.
Yeah, I
I
have
have a
climbing
few heads.
equipment.
We could probably use,
Or
the
like
spider
one of my
head to weigh him down.
arrows, you can like stick to the ground and then tie it.
Yeah. So, yep.
Is there a railing on the bridge we could just tie the rope to, or just stick it to the webbing? Or the wall?
Well, are we keeping him near the bridge or were we bringing him towards us?
I think we should bring him towards us, just so something breaks out.
Yeah, bring him this
Just
way and we'll
nearby.
pin him to a wall with some climbing equipment or arrows or something. The arrows would probably be easier movement.
So, Donovan is just gonna take his Cedric balloon, and just walk up to the rest of the group, and ask Donna for an arrow. Then
Yeah, you're gonna have to come over
That's
to
a
me
wall.
because I am.
Yeah, she's gonna be by Note the whole time.
Yes. So speaking of which, Zana, after enough of this, and keep in mind that this creature's head is like bigger than your torso.
Yep, that's fair.
He appears to he turns around, the tail like flicking behind him, tentacle, shoulder, arms. He takes the skull with him. Goes with him.
Mm. Are they about the size of a displacer beast?
They're about the size of his head, yes.
Oh.
And mommy and daddy.
Sadness.
So many feels.
I still need that arrow though.
but that arrow though, can I get it?
No,
I'll
Bart,
pass
She's just sitting there making snarky comments.
I'll give an arrow to Donovan.
Thanks, love. And he's just gonna walk back and put it in the wall. Tie up
put it in
Cedric.
the wall.
Get it in there deep
Bart,
so it doesn't budge very well.
Bart looks at Note and he starts rustling through his pack, and he gets out some rope. All this rope. Yeah. Reaches out to Note and like tries to go for the skulls. Does anyone stop him?
Oh, so he's no, oh my goodness. Bart's trying to grab the skulls from Note.
Yeah.
I'll stop him. I'll go over to him and be like, let him hold on to them for a little bit. Those are his parents.
Hear what you're saying, but he's going to be just as dead as his parents if we don't free up his ballers.
Turn them into like a necklace or something for him.
We're gonna make a really sad Cubone. Even more sad Cubone.
He hands the Bart hands the rope over to Zik. Maybe you should be the one that does it. And kind of reaches out to the Note, and he seems just as calm. But like I think I'll take both of us. There's 2 skulls.
Okay, I'll help.
So Bart and Zana work on making a skull necklace for Note. What is everyone else doing?
Layla and Safina were gonna go investigate the things sticking out of the ground. See if we can figure out what they are.
Okay, explain how exactly you're
Oh,
investigating
God.
the ground.
Do they also look like they're made of like peat kind of stuff, or do they look like they're made of rock or web or?
Everything in here is slowly basically ichor and slime and white. So,
Okay.
yeah. The Bukaki room. It's a horrible place to be.
Fun. Layla's gonna take out a dagger and kind of poke it.
Yeah. Perfect.
Hmm?
Great segue. All right, so you move over to the one that you're going to start the pokins.
I go here.
Okay.
Why did you not go to
Why
the
am I
one that I
editing a
went
token?
to?
Where I can't see you. Where'd you go?
Do you have light issues?
Oh, you're over here. Okay. No, my turn order thing was right in front of his face.
Oh,
I'm gonna come over to the same one that Safina's at.
okay. Fair enough. So Cedric is just platoons to where Orion is?
He's on this wall over here.
Like right between Orion and me. So Donovan,
Like
right between
such?
Orion and Donovan. Yeah, right there.
Okay. Alright, so you poke.
Yep.
Go ahead and roll investigation. See how careful you are. Fairly careful. Alright, so you poke this mass. You notice that you sink a few inches into more of the slime-like substance. It begins to pulse.
Nope.
Pulling that
Burn
out.
it. Burn it.
You guys.
Burn it with fire.
By the God.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's not good.
It makes
That's
a
not
makes a
good.
squishy wet sound as it
Mm-mm,
throbs.
mm-mm.
How does the big spider
Alien.
react?
Alien.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
it's chittering at you.
Nope. That's not good.
So I don't think these things are dirt and rock, guys.
Oh. Yeah, I
Thank you
can
for
see that.
poking them.
Drop
They
some
kind of
definite
bleed.
pulse.
They kind of bleed.
I guess. I don't know if that's actually bleeding, but it does this. And I hold a big
Zafina.
blue on my knife.
Over your shoulder to the left along the walls, these small scarab-like creatures skittering.
Like
No.
the face grabbers that we experienced earlier?
Yes.
Do they look like they're coming our way, or do they just
They are
Damn.
they are skittering. There is movement. Just ascertain what exactly their movement is all about.
Okay, I will be right back. Still making a necklace. Let me know if we die.
I'm gonna point it out. Oh, would Layla be able to see? Well, I'll point it out anyway, because
What are we gonna see?
I would say it anyway.
Oh, the skittery things.
The scarabs, yeah.
Oh, that's a thingy.
Oh, great. One thing
A
leads to
thingy?
another. That's gross.
Is it like wall to wall, all scarabs?
No, it looks like there's a handful of them. Like you're seeing movement. About creatures about the size of your face, long, tendrily
Would
fingers,
these
legs.
be this? I forgot to ask last session, but would these be similar to the spiders or supposed spiders that Donovan saw when he was saving Cedric when he stomped on them?
Yes.
Oh crap! Well, Donovan's gonna pull out Thunder and just be like, "Buddy, hey,
Gonna move
Can you
a
glow?
little bit
Can you
away.
glow? Yes.
can you
Can you glow? Can you glow? You're let's see. Can you glow?
Like, how bright can you glow?
Oh yeah. He doesn't
Shine
glow
bright
brightly.
like a diamond, Sunday.
He does not glow brightly. He glows as much as the light spell, so like 10,
Now, is
5, 10
Cedric
feet of dim.
also is Cedric emitting light from his glowing hair?
He is very self-conscious and has a hood on.
Oh, okay.
Moody Tane Cedric.
Mm-mm-mm.
So it's
Sun-
like 5.
Yeah, you're not emitting that much glowy light.
Oh, that's a shame. Thank you, buddy. Can you do fire now?
It does not do fire. It gets warmer in your hands. It's about as much as you get with that.
Oh, so you can get warm. I see you, Thunder.
see.
Okay.
I see you,
And
baby boo. Just getting warmer. Okay.
so, just general awareness. Giant queen mama spider with her translucentness is just chittering, chattering. And we have baby scarabs that tried to take Cedric over here, just scurrying about, doing nothing.
Correct. That is correct.
You
A
guys,
correct state of
maybe we
affairs.
leave.
This is
we
getting a
wanna
little bit
leave?
crowded. I think we should start backing up.
I'm good with that.
See, this is the first thing we agreed on since the temple. So proud.
Did we die?
Fuck up.
Not dead
Okay.
yet. There was a chance at camaraderie met with Snark.
Good. I mean, that is how we do.
I mean,
Safina,
I'm not against fighting these.
you also
Yeah.
notice that this little area here, it's a darker hole. You start seeing things skittering out of it.
Oh shit!
So can we run now?
Like more of the spider scarabs.
Yes.
Like, okay, guys, I think this might be time to maybe dip set.
Oh yeah, really? Let's go. Pulls
Yeah.
Cedric's arrow out of the wall and just books it. Start running
Backing
like the
up.
coward I am.
I mean, the only other. Oh god, if we want to back
I mean,
up
we
enough,
could make a stand and like try and just end this.
we
if you
could
want.
fireball that area real quick and see if that just
Annihilate
Cedric
them
has
all.
cast Fireball twice. He has new level 3 spell.
never mind then.
Burning Hands was like a one-time thing for me, so I'm out of that too. I'm out of
That's
spell
fair.
slots.
So casually backing away and not dying.
I like that. I like the not dying part.
Hey, that plan up, please.
I don't remember these things being particularly tough, though.
No, but there's a lot
there's
of
a
them,
shit
and
ton
we
of
just
them.
got out of a
Resistant.
huge fight. Also, there's a giant spider along with the tiny spiders, and things sticking out of the ground that are pulsing. Probably not a good combo of things to be around.
But
And
the
if one
only
of us
thing that's
misses
an
and hit
immediate
those things,
thing
we
was
die.
Oh shit! Other
Orion
side.
is also down for the not dying plan.
It's like, remember that not dying thing? That was a good thing.
I'm kind of tempted to just stay.
I swear by the gods.
Like the only option that we have, which is a bad option, but it is an option, is to try to kill the big thing and then hope that maybe it'll make all the small things go away.
Yep.
I'm.
But
for
what's the
that.
big thing? Is the big thing just the big spider, or is it the things in the ground? Because I poked it, and then they started coming out of the walls.
Well, that's because you angered them. I don't know. We're
Yeah,
gonna
that's what I'm
die.
saying. Do we have to like murder all of these things sticking out of the ground, or just the
Yes.
giant spider?
Liz.
I feel like
Liz.
if we kill Mama Bear,
Let's.
Considering that we're all pretty backed up, let's just back up, recuperate a little bit. Then we go back in swords and shields blazing, I assume.
well, they are still advancing, so
Yeah.
we staying or going?
I say we
Yeah.
go. That's a lot of spiders.
Yeah, and we only have one superior health potion. I think Zana has one health potion left as
Yeah,
well.
I've got one left.
I have more ointments.
Okay. So we have some ointment and 2 potions. I have a healing kit with 4 uses, but that doesn't give any hit points. It just keeps you from not being dead,
Yeah.
Remember that
Same
not dying
here.
part?
which can also be achieved by just not being in this room.
Oh, so are we going left or right?
Oh, you have to go
Well,
up.
Yeah,
We
we
gotta
have
go
our,
up.
we gotta climb up the rope.
But let's do it like one at a time, so then the bridge doesn't break. Because all of our weight was on it once. I'm just kind of cautious that it might break when we get back on her again.
So at this point, Zana and Bart finish the bone necklace for Note.
Woohoo!
Oh, excuse me.
Magical disappearing Zana.
I apologize. The dogs were staring at me.
Okay, fair enough. So bone necklace successfully put on Note.
Yay. So we decided to run, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, good. Da-da-da-da.
So here's the dilemma. How are you planning on getting up? About 60 feet.
We have the rope still.
Yeah, we
Yes.
had a rope that everybody
Correct.
came down on. So
So are you guys gonna all climb it at once? Do a certain
one at a
order?
time.
Probably
One at
Gonna
a time.
release Cedric into the air? I mean, what's your game plan?
We're going one at a time up the rope, and somebody's holding onto Cedric and climbing one hand. That's probably
Hold
Orion.
Cedric.
Says-
Oh, wait. You want
Unless,
Orion to hold
well,
him?
Donovan can do it because he's got strength.
Orion suggested that Sana and Bart ride Note.
That's a good idea.
He can't climb up walls.
he can climb up walls. He is going through an emotional state right now.
I mean,
We-
yeah, it's
Could try it.
You guys have helped him. He has his parents with him now at all times.
This is true.
I'm really excited to see how this goes, though. Super excited. I'm not getting on it, but this is gonna be good.
I mean, I've ridden Note before to save Bart.
Note likes you two more than most people.
He does.
All right,
Does
so as you guys are in character deliberating how to leave,
More spiders?
spiders are they're skittering.
oh man,
All right, so who's going up first? Please go.
Layla up first.
I'm up.
Do you have your second story work yet?
Yeah, I got that first level, I think. First or second.
So Layla gets up there very fast. She's up.
Davina, come on, mate.
Okie doke.
Fina has a high move speed. At this point, Note starts climbing up the wall.
Okay, so Zon's gonna be able to try to be like, Note, hold on. And then try to get on his back.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Oh, damn. Okay. So, yeah. As Note is climbing up the walls, he uses a tendril, one on each, one grabbing Bart and one grabbing Zana, and he just climbs up as you guys are suspended, wrapped around it with tendrils.
Goody.
Yes.
Good.
Just crunch,
I'm going
crunch,
next.
crunch, 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 and he just flops next to Layla.
Hi, Note.
Okay, then it's me, and then Orion, and with Cedric.
Okay.
And Vesper.
Vesper's always coming. Vesper is the best.
All right. So, your last person to leave is going to be Orion.
Yes, he said he's gonna swinging at any spiders that are going after the group.
That's good because that happens.
Oh, he's so preemptive.
I love how organized these spiders are, though. It's making me very happy.
It's gonna be really
that's
nice when they
it is
catch
a,
up to us
is a
and
graphic
murder us.
representation. Effectively, they are skittering across the floors and about 60 feet of wall around you. A few of them, however, jump.
So we're going left or right? We did not decide.
And yes,
Well, when I was
Orion-
here last,
Orion rolled a hit. And baseball bat one of them.
Yes, Anna?
this bridge did not exist last time I
Okay.
was here, so we should double back because I never went to the left.
Okay.
That sounds good to me.
Yeah, as long as we know where we're going. I guess.
What we're going that way.
3 of them jump. Very springy, like cricket spiders, leaping at Orion. Orion deflects one with the shield. Attempts to get him, just attempt to swing it off. He starts climbing. Scared things start climbing up the wall.
Crap. Move quickly, move quick.
Well, I mean, okay, so in theory, they're going to come after us anyway. Do we just try to kill them?
Roll a nature check, Donna.
I will.
Strong as something. 15. No, they probably have a place that they're looking to defend. So you're currently in their
Okay.
domain.
So if we get out of their domain, we'll be fine. Okay.
If they act anything like normal spiders, you're just too close to where they
Okay,
You're
that's
either
fair.
a threat or you're food in the animal kingdom. So they don't want. Maybe they want to eat you. And possibility still out there.
They are giant spiders.
Now these ones are particularly smaller. A lot of the giant spiders are corpses on the ground.
They are normal spiders.
Okay.
So these three are attacking.
As Orion goes up, is climbing up with Cedric effectively.
Okay.
One last check. Orion gets up to the bridge. Cedric.
Has Orion heard of any giant spiders in the mines of Duodecim?
Yes. Orion has heard of many creatures down in the mines of Duodecim. It is a regular ecosystem down there. Giant ants, mines, centipedes that burrow, ankegs, moss creatures, evil elves,
Boyfriends.
demons. It's a dark
Zombies.
place underneath the city. It is the dwarven equivalent of evil sewers.
So these are like sewer rats?
I guess you could say the sewer rats of the dwarves would be spiders. There you go. Yeah, sure. Just gotta kill 10 and turn the
Yay.
quest in.
Alright, so I motion that we double back now that we have Note, who seems to be calm.
He is
With
not.
his-
He is not appear. He is very irritated. He's very.
Okay, now that we have a
morose.
Note with a dead parent necklace, which is depressing.
You're supposed to slow down.
So supposed to slow down. All right.
Slow down, spiders. Slow your shit. They actually do slow their shit.
I swear. If we see 4 teenage ninja spiders, I'm out of here.
What if you see a guy in a red suit? Would that break your immersion?
Layla would also turn into a 5-year-old. If there was a man in a red suit handing out presents.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I was going with Spider-Man, but the Santa Claus works
Oh
too.
yeah, no. Sorry. The holiday came first. In
The
my
holiday.
head.
That's fair. That's fair. 'Tis the season.
That's okay, I was
It's
doing the same thing.
23rd.
I'm like, Santa? Why would
I was like, I don't know why
Santa
Santa
be
would be in a
here?
mine, but let's do it.
The D&D version of Santa Claus. Surprise, bitches! Clyde? No, Santa Claus. Looking for you
Why
for
does
so
Santa
long.
have a chain gun?
I agree that we should find a place to rest, but we need to find a safe place to rest.
Yeah.
There was
So,
one other
where we
route
go?
that we knew, right?
Mhm.
So we got kind of deterred here by
Yeah, we followed a
Note.
Ah, that's
Got a
true.
We didn't see
little
anything. We
derailed.
went past like everything.
So I'm gonna keep going this way. DM, let me know if I need to stop at any point.
Sure. There is a point where you have to stop, and that's where you get to there.
Is it the corner? Okay.
Corner.
So I will stop here.
I will send the other bajillion NPCs your general direction. Rolling 4 now.
Including spiders.
The spiders, they're done. All right, so as you go there, do. Yes, welcome to the T intersection that you completely ignored last time. 'Cause of
Well, we had a
Note.
Note.
Correct.
Which way is my compass pointing?
Take out that compass. The compass is pointing. Zoom out.
I think it should be like that way.
Yeah.
Yes, Orion, if you want to get in front of me, we're using as kind of like a shield, although you would look very damaged.
Yeah, someone fireballed him.
Oh, right. Yep, remember that.
Yeah, who did that? What?
Wait, that's you with 21 hit points? There's so many hit points.
Spiders get 1d10. He has
That's
high
right.
constitution.
So are we going straight or left?
I would say left.
Do I recall which way I went before?
Roll intelligence, an intelligence check for memory, and stop going so fast.
Speed up.
What she said.
I'm
Just a
ashamed I did not
easy
think of
lap
that.
up. No, you're not too sure anymore. The activities with Note have spin you around, but you're all turned around yourself.
Right.
Look in the distance. There's some moss that glows. Shalabuff.
Okay,
Okay.
Zana, what's your
Then I say we go down this new corridor.
M&S means you have an all-season
Let's
tire.
do
Well,
it.
we like
Your
to rest for 30
confidence is
minutes.
overwhelming.
Actually,
Orion breathes heavy and says, "Would we like to rest for 30 minutes and then continue on?"
um,
My
does
best
this
Orion
area
voice.
look like it? Does this area look like it's any danger or anything attacking us?
There appears to be no immediate danger in this general corridor. It appears to be peaky. The ground, the walls seem to be rock-like. However, you do recall, because in game time, it's only been minutes, this is around the area that you were attacked by the jumpy spiders,
Oh, great.
and they were camouflaged in, so you probably wouldn't know if they're there.
Okay. Well then, how about we just try doing a short rest? Okay. Layla, you look the most.
Yeah,
healthy.
I haven't taken a single point of damage, so I can.
So
I
you're
can,
gonna. Yeah, if you want to keep watch while we rest, just for that hour.
Can do.
Hey, DM.
Give me
I
key
think alike.
points.
Hey.
It's got a lot of
Yeah, and Discord just kind of blew. Alright, so there are effectively 3 corridors. Who's watching which corridor for 30 minutes?
I'll watch. I guess the one where the weird just came from, because we know there's spiders that way.
Can we have Bart watch another quarter because he's also full health?
You can ask him to. Bart's pretty reasonable.
Okay. Gonna go up here like, Bart, can you please watch this quarter? We need to kind of rest a little bit.
Okay. So he walks out. He takes some torches out.
April said you have to
One out here, so you can see what the fuck he's looking at. He's a
Okay.
human.
And then, Cedric, is he? I see he's poisoned, but how much health does he have?
He's pretty good health wise. It's the poison that's the big issue.
I still have the ointment,
True.
by the way.
How about I'll do watch on this part because I'm a little damaged, but not horribly.
The poison thing was offered. Also, we have some downtime.
Yeah, come
so
back.
there's
I know.
the idea of medicine checks with a kit. If anyone has a
I do
Yes.
have a healing kit.
I do too.
Okay, if we can work on.
Alright, so let's think about what short-term activities are. You have 30 minutes. In the 30 minutes, you can do the following thing. You can rest. If you rest, you get your short-term rechargeables and can spend hit dice. Or you can do an activity, such as healing people with your medicine. Or take watch.
I can hand you the healing kit. That way I can take watch, and you can. Whoever needs it can use the healing kit.
Okay, so I know Orion and Donovan definitely need to rest.
I could use a rest.
Get your key back.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I have like 29 out of 43, so not bad, but not great.
Can Cedric watch while he's being healed?
While he's being healed, yes. So
Okay.
his activity is I am on watch. So
Okay.
effectively, let me start typing out what I have as order. So on watch, which is their activity, we have Bart, Zana, we have Layla. Resting, so that's regenerating, spinning hit dice. I have Orion, Donovan.
Yes.
Is there anyone else who is resting?
I think
I will.
yeah, Safina, because he wanted to get his key point back. I'm thinking if we have Cedric watch and then Layla, if you heal instead, because you said you have the medicine kit.
Mm-hmm.
So if you can heal him and Fantome from the poison.
Okay. So
Okay. So hold
Orion
up.
wants to know why we don't head back.
Orion's saying, why don't we head back towards the entrance cave?
because there's spiders there too, and we
So
need
then
to.
we only need 2 people to watch just because there's only 2 entrances.
He's saying, is it a more defensible location, effectively? So Donovan, Bart, and Orion are very martially minded. Effectively, you have 3 back that you care of. At the at different locations, you might have.
Like a lot of backtracking for get back.
Whoa!
That was an intense
No
robot.
idea what that was.
So
Yeah.
much robot.
I couldn't even figure out what that was.
Yeah,
I was
Donovan.
thinking that maybe it would be like a lot of backtracking. We still need to find some proof of the Nullicite for Ryan, I believe.
All right, Donovan. We have no idea what you just said. I feel like
I
there's
heard
definitely a
you're looking
Nullicite.
for proof of Nullicite for Rigel, and that's all I got. Like that, the fox does not. What the fox?
Ooh.
Okay, so it appears that somebody, which I'm assuming is Safina, I'm seeing a lot of like blips.
Oh, I just did a hit dice roll.
Okay.
I agree, Donovan. That'd be a lot of backtracking, and we need to find the Nullicite. So I think instead of backtracking and moving forward, we probably just need to stay put just for 30 minutes and move forward.
Yeah, it's a short rest, not a long one, so being defensible isn't necessarily the highest priority.
All right, who wants to roll
If we have
persuasion
people.
to convince Cedric to do watch?
Oh God.
NPC Cedric is the
I'll do it.
least party person, so go ahead. Oh yeah, he's all about it.
Woo!
He'll do whatever.
Yay!
He does it because he believes that's what he wants to do.
Exactly. I have tricked him.
You have wiled him, your thievery ways. You have rogued the crap out of his face.
Oh, Donovan, are you giving up your spider head for notated Namon?
+1 relationship point with Note. The heart meter goes up. All right, so he does nom on it. He noms on it not like I'm hungry. He noms on it kind of like a dog might a toy. I hate these spiders. This is the eyeball of which I chew on today.
He's trying to get into the gooey center, the brain.
All right, so let's set up this watch. We'll put Cedric over here with Vesper. We will put Zana here with Fantome. We will put the.
I was going to keep Fantome down there because Layla's going to be healing both him and Cedric.
Like so, then. And we'll do this. This is what your party, based off of what you told me, what I'm envisioning your camp to look like.
That sounds about right.
Not bad. Yeah.
Okay.
Sexy.
All right, so I've got who's doing like I have some missing people. So other people who are resting. Note will be considered resting.
I'm healing people.
Okay. This micromanagement shenanigans. Sit down. Resting. Note. Who are we missing? On watch is Bart, Zana, Cedric. Resting is Orion, Donovan, Safina, Note. Layla is healing. Vesper is not doing anything. Fantome is healing, I'm assuming.
Yeah, he's healing / resting. While I think if he's just trying to get not poisoned.
Okay, so you can roll medicine to remove poison on 1. Is it Cedric or is it going to be Fantome? Or is someone else going to help with healing?
I still have the ointment, but it also does like healing, so we might want to like.
It would.
Well, it gets rid of poison, right?
And disease.
Yeah, but it also
So I'm
heals.
I'm gonna take the healing stuff from Connor because we
No,
need
you're
to
not.
de-poison people. Safina, they are poisoned
Yeah, but it also
and missing
heals.
hit points.
Okay, well then that's fine. Yeah.
So gonna get that, and then I'm gonna use it on Cedric because he's got fireball.
He does
Rude.
not have fireball anymore,
Well,
but you don't know that.
If he ever rests, and survives,
Okay.
then he'll have to.
All right. Roll medicine to remove the poison from the wolf. All right. Yeah, you extract the poison. All right. Those that
Yay.
wish to spend their hit dice can spend their hit dice. Those that get, if you are Orion, Donovan, Safina, Note, or Fantoma, you can spend hit dice to heal yourself.
So that was the last use of the ointment. Should I take off my sheet then?
Yep, it is done. It's over.
Coffee.
Okay, what is the hit dice for Fantoma again? What does he roll?
I think it's a 1D.
D8? Okay.
Oh, it's 2d8 plus 2 for the ointment, by the way.
Yeah, it's for her healing hit. Hit dice of happiness.
So best to have used it for both reasons. All I'm saying.
He was missing hit points and poisoned.
Okie doke.
So it was used for both reasons.
Okie doke.
Orion, I have no idea how much you just healed for. I know that you are intending to heal. Wait, do we have an Orion? Oh, we lost an Orion. Let's see if we can't see his rolls and add. Flips are. Oh, he's returning. Donovan did his hit dice. That one. Donovan looks like did 3 hit dice for healing. Orion, welcome back. I need you to roll your hit dice for healing for Restlands. For rest.
It's yellow right now.
It's not sleeping. A short rest effectively is catching your breath. It's you're taking a moment to assess yourself, address wounds that you've been otherwise. Try this. 3d10 plus.
Okay, what is Orion's dice he
Connecting.
wants us to roll from?
Gotcha. I'll just do it from his sheet.
You're welcome.
What?
What?
No.
What?
Shut it down. Just
I'm gonna heal Orion.
Nope. Let's see if it actually rolls them dice. I click the button. Input value. We will spend 2 hit dice. See what happens. Solid. It
Almost
is
definitely.
quite solid. That would be 39. So let's roll more. Come on, roll 20. You can do it. You're halfway there. Living on a prayer. Oh, damn.
Well,
Okay.
then you're just giving him fancy rolls.
All right, so you gained 31 health, Orion. Congratulations, you're pretty close to topped.
Woo.
So 52 out of 57.
If only life was like that. Like, hold on, let me sit here for 30 minutes, and I'm
Okay,
healed.
good. Yep, let's go.
Amy must have had some good hit dice roll. Or leveling up hit rolls.
And
There you
your hit dice, it's your roll plus your constitution, right?
It is.
Okay. I just want to double check because Fantome has +0 to his constitution. So
Aw.
I thought he had a +1. No? Okay.
nope.
That would affect him greatly in the health land.
Yep.
Are you rolling?
Oh, I already rolled for him.
Okay. Alright, so miscellaneous.
He was only down like 4 points.
as you go through the 30 minutes to address wounds, it seems quite hairy. You hear plenty of skittering. Let's see, people who are on watch parts. 2 of 3 are NPCs, so guess who gets to roll? Zana. Go ahead and roll a
Hey.
perception.
Did you set up torches like Bart? Or no?
I have dark vision.
Bart does not.
Okay. Well, Layla doesn't either.
Cedric has dancing lights.
Okay.
Alright, so yes, Zana, you can swear while you're paying attention, assuming with like bow drawn for things in this general direction, that you can hear a faint clink, 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 going in with the tink, 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 clink, clink, skittering of things hitting rock. It's distinctible, but you're, as a hunter, aware this is between chitin hitting stone and metal hitting stone.
So it sounds almost like mining a little bit.
Hard to tell. It's very distinct. No one else is picking up on it.
Okay.
You also hear what can only be decided as ghostly like wailing on the wind.
Great.
Right.
Okay.
After that, and everyone seems to be finally patched up, and as a final check, you guys are good to.
Okay. So with that sound, I know it's Pinger. I have a feeling that we should keep moving in the direction that I am facing right now. So I know, Orion, we had you going in front to be kind of a shield or a tank now that you're more or less fully healed. If we want to take formation.
Formation.
Formation. Let's
And
see
we're going to
here.
keep moving forward, and I will be right back.
Okay.
Moving forward.
Moving the forward.
Am I still a robot?
Nope, you're good now.
Yes.
I don't know what you did, or if it's just a timing thing, but you are good.
It's probably just timing.
Yeah. Probably voice.
So- While we're getting ready, moving forward, being the SA team that I know we are, Slayers Anonymous, Donovan's just gonna check on Sunder because, you know, what else am I gonna do with my life?
just checking on the sword. You know, Thunder.
Polish your sword.
Thunder's doing. He's doing pretty good.
Yeah.
He's a pretty calm middle kiddo. Moment. He's not
Does he still want tasty?
Oh, he's always hungry. You can even feel his hunger in his hands, like the idea that you just want to consume something. You have this certain like hunger that food doesn't satisfy. You have the rumblies that only hands can satisfy. that only souls can satisfy.
Can I also feel like the rage and the? I'm not sure if martyrdom is the feeling, but
Huh?
Is it water up there, Kaylee? Dad needs some gummy bear.
Who can have a gummy bear?
I would like to maybe.
I would love a gummy bear.
I want a gummy bear.
Although you can't really have just one gummy
Oh.
bear.
Yeah, it's
you know?
Pringles.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's got.
Unless it's one of those giant gummy bears.
Yeah, and in that case, you know you're gonna get sick just trying to eat it
Yeah.
because you're gonna try. you're gonna try.
Oh, well, you have to try.
Yeah.
You're gonna get through like one ear and a quarter of its head, and then
Yeah. Then you're gonna feel like
It's
this
like
is what
Pringles.
zombies probably feel like. They're like zombies, like, yeah, I can eat that human, and then they're like, no, I can't.
yeah.
But I'm still gonna try with all of my might.
Yeah.
I
So
thought
could
I was
Donovan like feel like the rage? Not sure if martyrdom is a feeling, but
Yeah, martyrdom is a feeling. So martyrdom as a feeling feels a lot like you're putting yourself out there to be a victim, typically with some rationalization that's to a cause. So, like for example, self-sacrifice, like getting yourself killed so that someone else can live, or a cause. So a very self-destructive fatalist approach.
Donovan's just gonna whisper to Sunder, "Buddy, once we're out of here and I get this mark off me, I'm gonna try and see if we can figure things out. Like, figure out what you can do and how you can help other people.
Like,
If if you want to.
He speaks now. Now everyone can hear Sunder. He's like, I'm so hungry. Then you realize that Sunder hasn't dined on anything in quite some time.
Also, Layla's thinking about the list again now.
Okay,
now
so
that she's hearing Sunder talking.
all right, well then everyone can see the list, which people in proximity would be Safina, 2 animals, and Cedric. So I can't speak for Cedric. I'll assume that he's too busy in his own world.
Buddy, I can't really feed you. I can feed you magic, probably somewhere down the road, but I
So
can't be feeding you.
you say magic, and he like lights up. It's like yes, that's the mac and cheese that I want, bro.
Oh, you want that? You don't want souls or anything.
Hungry.
Yeah, see, I kind of got confused when you ate up the dragon heart thing, so that kind of threw me for a loop. So I thought, oh no, how am I gonna feed him? All he wants is hearts. I can't get those.
Like hearts.
Yeah, what we call it a heart, the thing that you stabbed, back in the cave. Remember?
Delicious.
Yeah, I bet it was. I bet it was.
So you say that, and the voice actually changes.
Jesus Christ!
Just that it's a growl.
Thunder, did you do that?
Hunger?
You don't know what I'm talking about, do you?
No.
You just,
Wait,
buddy, you just growled.
Has multiple personalities.
Oh, God. Buddy, when you got the heart, did you feel different?
Orion says, "Give the thing some magic." Sorry, give him some magic.
Say thank you. Jesus. Buddy, you don't feel any different, do you? Like, after the heart came, you don't feel like something's swirling around in you a little bit?
He's like, it just blinks at you. Like, the equivalent of a human being blinking his eyes at you.
Yeah, I thought you might not know how to verbalize that correctly. Oh, bloody. Dragon, are you in there?
You hear what can only be described as heavy breathing.
There's a dragon in there?
Well, the dragon.
It did like suck up the dragon's soul.
Yeah, but that doesn't...
I'm gonna take that as a yes. What is your name? I know common isn't like your thing, because, it feels
How
kind
are
of
you-
like speaking.
How are you holding Sunder? Talking to
Hold-
Sunder.
Like, out from me?
It's like sword, like outwards,
Like,
or like this, like holding
Like-
and talking to
Like
it.
iPhone.
Like yeah, like
Like
this.
phone.
It's like poor Yurik. I knew him so well as I hold this.
Are you talking
poor
to
York,
him or are you
like poor
talking
York.
at him?
Yeah.
poor Yorick style, where I'm just holding the hilt, like, close to my face. Like,
Okay.
yeah.
You asked that, and Sunder jolts forward with your hand on it, gets smashed in the face.
Sorry.
Yeah, okay, so you're in there. Oh, bloody hell. Great, my sword is bipolar. Ah,
Do you ever
bloody
think
hell.
that it's an extension of you and that you are bipolar?
Good question, Zana. Good question.
Ryan's like, I think Sunder's growing on me.
Ow, bloody dragon. I wish I could give you an actual name, but I don't know it, because you just bought me. Or was it Sunder? Sunder, did you bought me?
No.
That's what I thought. Ah, buddy, you have a dragon inside you.
That's what she said.
Ah, it's too easy.
Okay.
So Sunder's like, dragon.
Yes, dragon. That big lizard thing that you hit a few times. Remember that?
Lizard? Question mark.
Okay. Lizard is. Alright. What can you see right now? You can see me. You can see like Orion, Note in the background. You can see them, right?
So you say that, and it's like, what?
Are you
Of
assuming
course
that
you can.
Sunder has eyes?
I'm assuming he can sense something.
So you hold on, Sunder, and he kind of like he tugs a bit as he tugs towards Orion. He says, "Food," and then
Not food. Not food.
Well, Specifically, he's pointing towards his arm. He starts turning around, right? As it goes like through and past Note towards Bart. Food. It goes to Safina. Food. And then it goes to Cedric, and like he like just like you're being pulled, like magnetized.
No.
Also, Orion does have a good question. He said, so if there's a dragon inside of the sword, and he killed the dragon, does Sunder want to kill him?
I mean, Orion's
That's
asking that question.
That's what Orion. I'm saying that's what Orion.
Buddy, you know your friend Orion and his tasty arm. He asked you a question.
Food?
No, not the food. The person who has the food. He asked you a question, not food.
So he like starts looking at like you starts dragging you around if you're doing like the dowsing rod thing. He doesn't seem to know who Orion is.
Okay. Promise not to bite, not to slash. I'll give you food later. Just don't slash now, okay? Okay. And he's just gonna try and point him towards Orion. That's Orion. That food. That he has the food. I'm trying to give Sunder to Orion.
You give Sunder. Okay, so Orion, do you take the sword?
After saying that you are food.
And he's taking the sword. Interesting choice.
Okay.
Interesting choice.
Buddy, remember what we said? Don't slash at it. Just
I'll go along with it.
Okay, so Orion stays sword, so Sunder's like, okay. And then yeah. The sword floats in the air for a second, and it cuts into Orion.
No.
Orion, you take a single point. As the sword is attempting to pierce through your pauldron and pin you to
Donovan's just gonna yank it out.
strength check.
Just yank. Okay.
Yeah, Orion, I don't think you want to help Donovan handle his shit.
Discord.
This is
Just
Yeah,
in
I
time
don't
for you
think
get
that's a good idea.
stabbings.
Please. Yes.
All right, you wrestle the sword off as it's roar, roar,
Donovan's just gonna growl at it.
That list is glowing bright on that wall.
shine bright like a diamond. Yeah, in case you can't tell, you all pretty much can read the list. It's like broadcasted on this wall, like the 10 fucking commandments right there.
Really kind of trying to stand in front of it so that people don't notice it.
And the text just kind of like floats around your head.
Can Donovan just take a glance at it?
Like the list?
I feel like
Donovan's a little
too
preoccupied.
distracted for that shit.
Okay. Being preoccupied, I'm just gonna dragon. Look, you're trapped here with me and my buddy Sunder. You better straighten up before I break you, or
Zana's gonna look at the list.
Okay. Well, the list is on the Google Docs. You guys know where it is. We'll get to that after we resolve Sunder and Donovan.
Here's a quick link to it in Discord chat.
There you go.
Thank
All
you.
right. So you're having a canned conversation with and we have a Cedric. Yay!
Yahoo!
Yeah. We'll catch up Cedric in just a second. So the sword growls back.
What be your name, dragon?
It does not respond to you.
Have I died yet?
Huh? Are you dead now? Actually, no. You're still floating. That's the biggest problem you have right now.
Sunder tried
We
to cut
actually
you.
healed you from
Jesus.
being poisoned.
You're welcome.
At least I'm not dead.
Yahoo! So-
it just growls. It refuses to talk to you.
Oi! Who here speaks Draconic?
I do.
I do.
Good
but
timing!
I'm not helping you, so Layla's staying quiet.
Wait, I think I do.
Alright.
I don't remember.
You were learning it.
You were learning it.
Yeah,
Donovan's
I
just
don't
gonna look-
speak it. Just learning.
Right. Donovan's gonna look to Orion. What day? This guy.
Oh, Orion
dragon
knows.
did-
Orion knows Draconic.
So does Layla.
So does Layla, but Layla is not cooperating. Much like the sword is not cooperating with you.
There's a common
Donovan's just gonna look
denominator
to
there.
Orion and be like, buddy, speak Draconic to this arse. And it's gonna be like, I need his name. Just something to get on a better terms. Also, I'm sorry for calling you an arse. I didn't mean that. I'm just really stressed out at the moment. I'm sorry.
Oh, good Wi-Fi. Cool. Well, while we're waiting for Orion's response back, someone want to type up the synopsis now, Cedric?
Ooh, a lot happened.
Yeah, well, no, you're busy. You and Orion are busy, so not Orion, not Donovan.
Okay.
Also, has
And,
Donovan ever seen the list?
No, Donovan has not. So
has
far, the
not?
only
Nope.
people who have seen it are Zana was close enough
Correct.
to read it in the thing. I think Bart was as well.
Bart, yeah.
And then Cedric and Safina are
That's
probably
fine.
close enough.
Okay, I'd be very interested for when Donovan eventually reads it.
Right?
At this point, everyone except for Donovan and Orion has seen the list.
Now I just want to know what's on the list.
Well, you're welcome to ask.
Well, you
Uh,
don't get to read it.
So I'm going
I
to
just-
assume until
Layla does
Orion
wanna eventually talk to
returns
Zana about
that
it.
he will translate whatever it is you ask him to say.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry for what Sunder did, and somewhat sorry for what Orion did. But can we at least be on terms to where you won't try and hurt us? I mean, you're pretty much stuck here.
Okay. You say this, and Orion parrots it back, and the growling kind of seems much more high now, like.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Right then. Well, my name's Donovan Gathy. And you are currently in my sword, who is called Sunder. He's really sweet when he wants to be.
Silence. Translation is just
Yeah,
kind of like, okay.
Okay. And I would like to know your name so that when something comes up that your immense knowledge would probably know much about, we can ask upon and call upon you quickly.
So it responds back in Draconic. Sunder.
Clever.
Now I know how to say Sunder. Now you know how to say Sunder in Draconic.
So, I'm gonna be guessing that that's not your true name, but I'm just gonna go with that. So in case I need you, I'll just say Draconic and Sunder. I mean, Sunder and Draconic. Sorry, my brain's a little bit scrambled after the temple.
Yeah, after the temple is when your brain got scrambled.
Not your whole
Hey,
life.
I
Just-
Nope.
Donovan's just gonna turn and say, "Hey, I don't." Is
Oh, that list is gone, by the way.
Is
Huh.
it?
Yeah.
Like,
She lost it when she started making snarky comments in her head.
Yeah.
They were more important than thinking about the list.
Darn it!
Yeah. The snark level is definitely, it's like one of the top 3s in life.
And Donovan's just gonna shake his head and just be like, "So, all right, Ichlander." That's how I'm gonna say it now. I probably butchered your language. I apologize for that. But you didn't give me like a true name that I could go on. So I'm just gonna call you
Fred.
nothing demeaning, unless you think it's demeaning. All right?
Not respond.
Right. What do you think, Sunder? I could call you Deathwing. You like Deathwing? Deathwing's gonna work. Yes. All right. Deathwing, meet Sunder. Sunder, Deathwing.
Do I hear the faint call of product placement?
They do not talk to each
Copyright.
other. Copyright infringement?
Yeah.
It's okay. We're a stream of 3 viewers. We're fine.
Okay. Deathwing. Have you gotten accustomed to being in Sunder? Like, how much can you really do? Can you breathe fire? Can you fly?
So while in this interrogation, which is
We are walking while this is happening now, right?
I don't know, are you? Because all I know
Or
is
was
you're
that during the short rest?
No, this is immediately after the short rest.
Okay, so we're just
Okay,
sitting around
yeah,
waiting
let's
for
keep
Donovan to stop
walking.
talking to himself. That's cool.
Yeah, that's never gonna happen.
So you're walking and talking with a loud conversation. effectively echoing, announcing yourself down this corridor?
We're all gonna.
Just making sure I understand. You're either staying still and having a conversation, or you're walking and loudly announcing.
That is my question, which is happening here. Because Layla's going to start walking soon if we haven't started yet. Because she's done
Look
with
at the
Donovan and his
map.
creepy ass sword.
I thought they could hear everything. I thought
They
like,
can. The
Yeah, we
conversation.
can.
That doesn't make it less
It
creepy.
doesn't make it less
It means
creepy.
we hear it.
Oh, that's good.
Is it?
It's not.
I mean, at least now I'm not like
It's not
entirely
weird for
insane.
Cedric.
No, that has
It's
not
weird
been.
for Cedric
That has
because he's
not been
seen worse.
established.
Yeah, everything's worse for Cedric.
He's seen crazier people at the very least.
Let me see if you're done, Philip.
You're actually
So if
probably
you're-
at the bottom of the list, Donovan.
No, I
That's
think
funny.
Says the
You're
guy-
on my list,
Well,
too.
everyone can still hear the negative
I
thoughts
wasn't
you're
even
saying
trying to
about
make
Cedric.
a joke that time.
So if you're thinking negative things about Cedric, he can still hear it. He has glowing hair, one eye. Let's see if I said curse or an owl.
It's gonna be a lot of curses.
So many curses. Just need to like marinate in holy water for a while.
Bathe in it.
Oh,
Right.
wow.
Alright. I will say that for the flotation, you finally touch down after the long bugging through this. Alright, so you're down your feet. Very okay, Ryan. We appreciate your sacrifice. You are trying to effectively play through a MiFi. That is separate XP worthy activity. Okay. So you guys can, is this your marching order?
well, we had Orion in front to be kind of a tank of
Okay.
sorts,
Orion in front.
and then yes, that'd be, I think, to my knowledge, our order.
Okay. Oh, right. Well, I'll move you guys. Then I'll make your point person Orion, which will make it very easy to say when you can stop or not. So, right about there. Zana, roll an intelligence check. Okay.
Good job.
You vaguely recall that you're around the area where you found the secret area last time.
Woo!
In fact, Fantome starts sniffing the air.
Okay, so I know I'm nearby, but I'm not quite sure which direction.
Yeah. Fantome seems to have caught the scent.
Do I see which way his nose is going?
I mean, he's sniffing around for it. So, sure. He's
Okay. I'm going to have us keep going straight.
Okay. Robot.
Is there another option?
There is.
Yeah, there's to our right.
Can I look at my compass?
Your compass is
To the right. So should we go to the right instead?
Well, it looks like there's go to the right more at the end of this area, like where Orion is. Does it turn right?
Yeah, there's a left and right at the end of the hall.
Seeing how it's more that way, maybe like the second right. If, like,
well.
I mean, that's my opinion. Whether you remember your memory.
Fantome stops there and starts sniffing down this corridor.
Oh. Well, that's fine.
This
too.
corridor?
Yeah. Correct.
Okay, so then I will suggest us going this way.
So what that corridor is, the entire cave itself is, fairly wide, all things considered. The ground is soft as though water at least goes through it enough to soak up the ground. This area specifically is much more narrow. Like, Note would have great difficulty squeezing in. And the corridor itself, from what you can see in, is more like carved by creatures. And whirly swirly.
Can I roll intelligence to see if I remember anything like that? I don't think I do.
Go ahead and roll intelligence. You do.
I do? Okay.
You do. You recall this being an off area where there was an altar.
Can you repeat that? You cut off in the middle.
You recall this as being an off area where there was an altar last time. A much smaller passageway. However, it's changed since you last saw it. It appears there is growth.
Okay, so do I remember? I apologize. Do I remember this being the direction where the Nullicite was?
No, not where the Nullicite was.
No, it was just an off-site.
It
Okay.
was an off location. Yeah. It
Okay.
had, you remember the following things: an altar, a burned skeleton, and symbols of Loth.
Ah, gotcha. I do remember that. Actually, I would be interested to look at this again because we didn't have much chance to investigate it. If I remember last time. So I'll have us go this way just to see if we can investigate a little bit while we're here.
Okay. Does the party wish to follow Zana's tracking?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. You have to leave Note behind. Not fit.
Bart probably won't come then either.
Bart
Yeah.
will not go with you. He's gonna.
Right, so I'll ask Bart to stay with Note and be like,
Do that.
we'll be back. We just need to look at this real quick.
Oh, shoot. My computer's going wonky, sorry.
You should be.
Is Orion still attempting to be in front of the party?
Most likely.
So you notice that the ground here, everything is soft. Much like putting your hand through sod, only the ground itself is more viscous fluid on your hand makes it wet as you start going through this area. It goes squish squish as you start walking through the area. There is no
Not normal stone, that's for sure, right?
It is not normal stone. Orion would be keen to send that what you're walking on isn't stone. It is some sort of vegetation.
Like a grass field kind of thing?
Moss.
More like, yeah, it's
Moss.
more like moss, something that's holding great amounts of liquid or water.
Oh, like a rock.
So effectively, you're squishing your way around here. Your boots get soaked with whatever this liquid is. Your clothes are getting soaked with whatever this liquid.
Food time.
Is there a point I need to stop?
Yeah, you'll need to stop here. So as you go through this, I need everyone to make a Constitution.
What saving
These are all
throw?
funny at the moment.
I can roll for you, Layla.
Thank you. It's starting back up, but it's taking its sweet ass time.
Yes, as that fucking thing.
For saving throw.
Yeah.
With the real dice.
With the wheel dice. Woo.
I got fancy new dice. I have tiny dice now. They're so tiny.
I've seen your baby dice. They're so baby.
Yeah, they were so cute. Oh my god, just go. Anyway.
So much sadness.
Yeah, this is some sad rolls. Let's see. I have a 7.
Mine isn't going.
I still don't see yours, Safina. I currently
I've
have
been
a
clicking.
7.
Oh, there we go.
Here they all go.
Well then.
I got a 7 for Donovan, a 12 for Zana, and a 3 for Fantome, or do I have it backwards?
Yeah. No, 12 for Zana, 3 for Fantome.
All right, 16 for
God,
Cedric.
He poisoned again?
12 for Layla. No. Everyone takes 2 points of damage as you start feeling dehydrated and loses a hit die. If you have no hit die, let me know.
Everyone?
No, sorry. Cedric, you do not.
Oh.
And Safina, also, you passed that fucking 21.
Yeah, no, like, I didn't re-roll, obviously. It's It
Yeah,
never
I-
rolled, so that's why.
Yeah, I took
That's fair.
I took your first roll, and your first roll was a 19 plus 2, so you also passed. You're fine. Everyone else takes
cool.
2 points of damage and loses a die. If that puts you below no hit dice or negative hit dice, I need to know. And Orion has not. Roll for Orion. DM multi-tap.
Nature isn't Cedric's strong suit, but if this is arcane-like, then...
Yeah, no, this
Is he still floating? Did we figure out if he's still floating?
Oh
He's
no,
he's
I'm not floating
He's
anymore.
no longer floating.
I can still hear your nasty words about me, though.
He still has one eye, glowing hair. You can hear your nasty ass words about him.
Oh my god.
And that
Ooh.
includes Orion also.
But this is probably not magical related.
Yeah, it doesn't feel does not appear magical in nature. Seems natural in nature.
That's Marzana's territory.
That's fair. Do I recognize what we're walking on at all?
Do you stop to try to investigate and figure out what it is?
Yes, I do.
Does everyone else wait in the cave of sucking liquids out
Oh,
of you?
I don't wait inside. I don't wait in it.
Well, she's like kind of in charge, kind of like in front. So she stops. We all have to stop if it's a narrow corridor.
Yeah, you can do it quickly by rolling a disadvantage, or you can stop to investigate it, which will take likely be in the thick of whatever the fuck this is for that.
Let's wait until we can get out of whatever we're standing in first.
Well, I want to figure out. Does it look like it's clearing up at any point?
No, this whole entire area seems filled with vegetation.
Oh, lovely.
So I'll do a quick check just to see if I recognize it.
Roll with disadvantage.
I believe in you.
My dice believe in me too.
Yay!
Nice.
So I'm just like real quick, like, what the fuck is this?
15 plus. Yeah, so you absolutely have run across some vegetation that exists in Aurora. It exists in caves, mostly dark areas where there isn't a whole lot of light. As Aurora itself doesn't have a lot of rivers, the water tends to go down into the ground. These are some like pockets of water. Its whole entire existence is take and hold moisture, including the moisture that exists in bodies.
So it's like it's trying to suck out the moisture,
Dehydrate you.
dehydrate us. Okay.
It's a dehumidifier.
Not something I want to get killed by.
That's fair. So I'll have us keep moving forward, and hopefully, by the time we get to the area I'm thinking of, it maybe we'll clear up, or we can drink water.
Okay. So, from what your memory is, you're very close to where the layer is that you found last time. Like, you are very close to it. But you do
Okay,
not see,
so,
you
let
do
me
not
know
see
where
an
you-
entrance. You do not see an entrance. So if you go any further than here, you're going too far. However, the landscape has changed.
I'm sorry.
What?
Can you repeat that? You said if I go anywhere past here and then it nothing.
If you go past there, you are going too far.
Oh, okay.
You do not
So I
see an
know-
entrance.
There's a whole lot of robot.
So the moss type stuff might have like taken over the entrance.
Does not seem readily visible.
Not even with your dark vision?
Correct.
No, like yes, it's like taken over.
Think magical light will work?
I don't think it's magical light. I think the moss itself maybe has grown over the entrance.
Oh yeah,
So-
that makes sense.
So trying not to touch it, I'm going to take my dagger and try. Do I have an idea of where I remember? I know it's not past here. I just want to kind of start like using my dagger to kind of dig at the moss and see if I can see an opening anywhere.
Okay. Do you want to roll investigation?
Yes.
So you start clawing through the moss itself, and you claw through it. You get deeper and deeper, and then you start hitting stone. But you don't seem to see anything past that current.
Okay, so kind of tried doing that in a different area because I was doing it here.
So for re-rolling skills with the laws of statistics, you can keep rolling at the DC's. Probably someone who's better at it.
Okay, is anyone better at investigating than me?
I have a +2.
Okay, that's better than my +1.
check.
Anyone else?
Yeah, what is everyone else doing when Zana is just like, I'm carving up moss?
Don't mind me.
Just a +2.
I'll help her with the investigating.
Okay. Well,
So do you want to take...
Since we're re-rolling a skill check, I need to know how you're doing better than you did before. What she did was she was attacking a wall with a dagger.
She's just like, is she just like stabbing at it?
Yep.
Like kind of like like stabbing and scraping away,
Okay.
trying to.
Yeah. Oh God.
Yeah, like I mentioned, I don't think burning the moss away would be a good idea.
Yeah, I forget what's in my pack. I need to look that up. 'Cause I think I have just like a pickaxe or something like that I can look.
Kind of like hack at it.
Yeah. Well, if you're hitting stone behind it.
Oh, true.
Let me see. I have a crowbar, so I'll get like larger chunks of it off and hopefully I'll get some of the rock behind it too. With the crowbar. Because it's that or set it on fire. One of the two.
I feel like if it's something that's trying to get moisture out, I think the fire wouldn't be very effective if I'm
That's
going
why
by
I
like
went with the
nature.
crowbar.
Magical fire, though.
I don't have that.
I do.
Well, would you like to help?
I don't know. I think the only two fire spells I have is Fireball and Chaos Bolt.
Yeah, that might not be good. Please don't fireball the area. Please. I like living.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't planning on using it.
Okay, so is Layla's crowbarring any better?
So,
Probably not.
I need to describe how you're doing better than you did before to even roll a check. I apply crowbar is not.
Okay. So let's see.
So someone has to help more than I am effectively cutting through moss.
Could you try bloating the moss or something along those lines?
Well, if you have a crowbar, in theory, could you like scrape away at it?
Which is the same.
Yeah, it's doing the same thing, just in larger chunks.
I could freeze it since it's filled with water. I could freeze it, and then you could shatter it.
Is that
That would
It sounds
Cantrip?
annoyingly complicated the way I did. Yeah, it's a cantrip.
Yeah, that could work. Is that better?
It is water. You can freeze it. Then attempts to shatter moss.
I feel like the thing I'm suggesting just feels unnecessarily complicated. Any case, that's what we'll do, I guess.
I don't understand why it's necessarily complicated. You're freezing water and then breaking it in pieces.
I don't know. It just feels like there should be a much easier way of doing this.
There are much easier ways. The question is your creative solutions, multi-path thing. For all you know, you could basically start eating the moss. You could.
I don't know about that.
I also want you to know that Pinger, for some reason, is chewing a coat hanger.
Awesome.
That's
Is
hot.
there? Can I take like a chunk of the moss that we've taken off and see if it's what I need for my list?
Let me
Probably not, but
you take it, but it does not appear.
okay. Then I just chuck it and keep going on.
Fair enough. All right, so Cedric will take Rays of Frost and freeze chunks of it, like a nitrogen spray, so to speak, between the crowbarring and just hacking those pieces off, and roll another investigation. One of you, preferably the one that has the highest.
So Layla, that's you.
Hey.
You have
Oh, we
plus
both
two.
have +2s, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody else has a higher one, though.
Nobody was
No one-
involved in it. Do you
no
want to
one
roll or
else
do you want me to
was.
roll?
I don't know. Who's luckier?
I'm rolling.
Nice.
Okay.
That works.
You start taking off entire pieces of the moss from the wall. When you do so, you happen to notice that there is a small area right around there, enough to squeeze in and start prying that out as well. So there is a small corridor leading south.
So there are two directions now? Sorry, I had to step out.
Can you pull
Sure.
my character over to where I am? I can't see where we are. It just started up on a black screen.
Sure.
Thank you.
And then you just
And
Shadow
I'm
realm.
not touching that.
I ain't hitting that. There you go. So
So then is the corridors down here like the little area?
yes, like that.
Okay.
What's wrong
So
with this way?
no, so that way was a place I didn't recognize. I was trying to get to this area that we were opening up. I wanted to investigate it, especially because Loth, right? You said it was a room of Loth.
Yeah, it had symbols of law.
Oh. Spider Queen.
Which, hey, it might help Layla. I saw your list. I know
Yeah,
what's
you
up.
did. Yep.
All right, so Layla, do you want to go in first? Because you have the most to gain from that room, potentially.
Sure. Why not? Let's go.
Okay. So Layla squeezes into this room, which I have to manually put you in. Nope.
Oh, wiggle.
It's over here, dear.
Oh, fine. Oh. I don't know. I haven't had my screen up for like 20 minutes.
It's like, I don't know where we are. Just let me move around. So Layla, one of the smallest party members, squeezes in through this corridor, and it opens up into what looks to be a room that has no peat moss anywhere. Very rock-like. There are bones on the floor. There are mummified bodies lining the walls. The air here is very dry.
Yeah, interesting. All right. Zana's going to go in with her, and I will be investigating with you, and I will be right back.
Oh.
I'm assisting randomly.
Yeah.
All right. As you go in that general direction, as the that mummified corridor opens up, you see a large wooden slab with beautiful red and purple and gold embroidered tapestry over it, and a humanoid body that is laying. At the feet, there appears to be more moss, but it is black, and it has it's very bubbly, like marbles.
I want to go up to the moss and look at what it is and see if it's what I need.
All right, you approach the
Anybody
moss.
else?
Anyone who's in there can see what I'm saying. So the room to the right is the one with mummified bodies, and the room to the left is the one that has an urn. So you get closer to this altar and this creature on it. You notice that the body itself from the chest appears to be growing more of this black moss that's very glass-like and bubbly. And as you approach, you notice that there's some sort of air in it, because it looks to you much like an eye, and it appears to be tracking to you with easily a dozen glass-like eyes.
A mimic?
Like a spider?
Like a series of eyes coming out of the gelatinous substance.
Oh, that's creepy. I look back at it.
It continues to look at you.
Don't blink.
As I move
Don't
around
blink!
it, as I move around the thing, it just follows me?
Yes, it does follow.
I'll check to see what kind of a race or species the mummified bodies are.
Sure. Go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll it.
Oh, history?
Okay. It's pretty straightforward by inspecting them. There are elves, sylvan elves. There's even dark elves. There are gnomes, halflings. There are a great number of dwarves.
Oh, wow.
As far as the history check goes, some things you identify while you're looking through they have all their stuff on. They're not naked. They're effectively people who have been desiccated and dehydrated to mummified state. You notice that a few of them have markings to Decim on. And as far as the elves go, you see one from the Fox tribe. And then plenty there just have no markings.
Oh my.
The dark elves you see do not have markings of Loth on them.
Alright, but nothing else really interesting.
Besides that, no. Nothing at all.
Okay.
Back to seeing Layla, which I'm now moving you closer to where that altar really is. Back to here. Let me get a... Here we go. Here's your altar. I think you're muted, Layla. There you go.
Yeah, I was. Sorry, Mom came in.
Gotcha.
Alright, so I'm near the little altar thingy, and there's stuff staring at me.
Yep, there is a body. There is more of this crap growing out of its chest. It kind of like oozes up like you would imagine tar would if you put air underneath it. Just going out from his chest and going down the side of the altar and spilling over. Sud's explosion and laundromat down at the foot of this. Or a majority of it pools.
Is there any like symbols or anything that would like tell me what this altar was used for?
Yeah, you can inspect you can inspect the altar. Go ahead and roll investigation.
Well, they're probably sacrificing some people to spiders.
Some.
Yes. So you start circling the altar and doing an investigation. You notice that there are plenty of symbols of Loth on the stone altar itself. Pretty obvious depictions of things like spiders. At this point, you've been running into a Loth so much here that you're recognizing the character's not.
Okay. But can I tell if it's like a sacrifice thing or like a funeral rites thing?
That you cannot. Way too specific. There are symbols on it plentifully. All you know is it's an altar to. If you'd like to go ahead and decipher that, you're welcome to roll religion. But like I mentioned, one person's gonna. Otherwise, I have to know how you're doing it.
That's fine. I'll roll it.
Why not? This is lowest religion, which is just a 12.
Could have been worse.
It could have been worse. It could have been a 1. It could be summoning a demon right out of his chest. So you go through what you understand of Loth, which is not a whole lot, is a 17-year-old thief from Crystallis. And you can't make too much out of it. You know that it's definitely used in a ritual, but that's about it.
Okay.
As for the creature.
Yeah. And then I already checked to see if it was the stuff that I need for my. Well, it's ooze. It's not a brain of anything, so it's.
So you get close to it, and it appears to be the case. It appears to be resonating pretty well with your mark.
Okay, then. Since some of it's like falling down off of the altar, I'm gonna try and get a little bit from like what's on the ground as opposed to what's on the actual altar.
All right, so you go to scoop up some of the stuff in like say a vial. The stuff you're scooping up, the little gelatinous bubbly mass, looks like horrible dark tapioca. Does not appear to resonate. Not exactly what you're.
Of course it's not. I'm still gonna keep the vial of it.
That's fine.
Why not?
You can say that you have a vial of dark moss.
Ooh. All right.
You are harvesting dark moss.
Yes. And then I'm gonna look around the room a little bit more before I try and possibly disturb this altar.
Fair enough.
Making up my mind about whether or not I'm gonna do that.
Fair enough. You notice around the altar itself there are bones. They're black as coal. But beyond that, the room itself is not very descriptive. The walls are barren. They are rock, like the vegetation before. There is a bit back here of a hole, which goes into darkness.
Ooh, fun. I'm going to call out for Zana.
Hey, I'm here.
Hey, Zana, have you, or your other memories? Oh God damn it! Have you been here before in any of your lives?
Yes. This is where we were before, correct? Yes.
You did visit there briefly before, right? That's a trivia moment about how obscure you were there last time.
Yeah. I was here briefly before. We didn't get a chance to look around. We thought we might die.
Well, okay, that's fair then. So you don't know if touching this altar thing would be bad.
I do not. We avoided touching it
Mm-hmm.
because the idea that you touch it, you die. But I don't know that for a fact.
Maybe I should touch it.
Do you?
I mean, I'm not gonna stop you if you do.
Why do you need to touch it?
I don't know. I just feel like dying again.
For the third
No, I meant
time?
more for like why are we trying to touch
You've seen the. I know you saw the list. This
I have.
stuff is part
Is that
of
what
it.
you need?
Yeah.
And it's only on this altar?
Yeah, I tried getting the stuff from the ground and it's not doing the same thing.
Have you tried going into the shadow realm and seeing if it helps? Or
You
do
know, I haven't. I haven't tried that yet. But the last time I went into the shadow realm here, it got real creepy real fast.
I mean, it was already real creepy here anyway. So
Oh, you have no idea how creepy this place can get, man. There were things and dogs and it was the whole thing. But it's not a bad idea. So I'll be back, hopefully.
That's the spirit.
Mask and sticking it on the face.
All right, so the mask does resonate with your desire to go do Shadowland stuff.
I'm not.
So, everyone sees Layla here into shadow nothing, like a wisp, good blow of smoke. Layla, the first thing that you see is that you're surrounded in a cavern of that one thing that you were terrified to see last time, only you are standing in it. It goes about shin deep into your boots, and you have a room full of red eyes staring at you. Go ahead and immediately make a charisma saving throw.
What kind of saving throw?
Charisma.
Oh, good.
All right. As you're surrounded with a room that's effectively nothing but dark tar and ink and red eyes staring at you, you are paralyzed and enthralled. Not move.
Sounds about right.
We'll come back to you. So everyone,
Sorry.
Layla disappeared.
Thanks for killing me.
Hell.
Fine.
I think you do your worst rolls when you're doing your Shadowland stuff.
No, they're normally pretty good in Shadowrun.
Are you? Didn't you try to take like the heart of the dragon the first time and you were in the Shadowlands?
It
and
was
that...
still a high roll. It just wasn't high enough for a dragon heart.
Gotcha. Okay, so we know that Layla has disappeared, but we're assuming she's just in the shadow realm and everything is fine.
Yep.
I would like to see if the bones are just black or they're like charred.
The bones? Okay. If you go up and start inspecting those, them bones, they're as black as coal. You're just looking at them. Are you doing anything beyond looking at them? And this room over here, there's mummified bodies. Everything's still on them. Their clothes, their equipment, helmets, insignias. Over here on the west side, they're nothing but bone piles of bone charred black bone.
So they are charred black? Or
They look charred
like
black,
color?
like rattan sticks, like ash, but they are bones.
Okay, so they were burned then. Just
They're
trying
black
to-
as though they were burned. You have no. They're black.
So your
Covered
brain
in
is
soot.
telling you yes, but you don't know that for sure.
Right.
Can I do like a perception check on this? Or
You can investigate. You have to explain to me how you're investigating. Like, are you picking them up? Are you sniffing them, licking them, staring at them?
Lick them.
like them.
Tasty.
Tasty! Tastes like bone meal. Yum, 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 yum.
Absorb their power. Lick them.
I guess, yeah, I'll I'll pick one up. One
Okay.
of the bones, a small bone.
Okay. You pick up the bone. You notice that it is lighter than you expect bone to be. Like, as though it was like paper. A sheath of paper. As opposed to the thickness and weight you'd expect of bone.
Is it not a? Is it like an animal bone then, or does it
Nope,
still look
human.
like a human?
Definitely
bone?
humanoid. Yeah.
Okay.
Thick ass femur you're grabbing right now.
Okay. Well, Safina's nature is very, very low, so
Go
I
ahead and roll
wouldn't really
investigation.
know.
Yep. I'll
Okay.
tell you what. I'll give you some insight for investigation. That's pretty good. 12. So when you pick up the bone, you notice one, it is lighter than you'd anticipate its bone being. The other thing is that you would expect if it was burned that some sort of soot would rub off onto your hand or glove. There is nothing.
Right.
Nothing is. And when you apply some pressure, you notice it's extremely brittle. Pieces of it break off. And the center is also black, as opposed to just the exterior.
So it's like black through and through.
Through and through. Correct.
That's strange.
Okay, that's what Safina's doing. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. So Safina's very interested in dem bones. Layla is doing Layla things. What is Zana doing?
I'm gonna look and see if I can recognize the insignia that's on the armor. You said that they have on them the mummified corpses.
Many insignias. Pretty
Oh,
broad.
the insignias were duodecim.
Oh, yep. Duodecim. There's also one of the wolf tribe and the elf that's there.
Yeah. Fox tribe. I already
Fox tribe. Yeah.
recognize all of them.
Can I tell how recent they are?
You are welcome to determine the time of death through a medicine check. Sure.
I don't know. I would think if they're mummified, it's kind of hard to tell.
Very high DC. Yes. You have no idea.
Okay.
So you attempt to find out from a mummified body when they died. Very hard to tell. I know.
That could have been mummified because of the moss.
Yeah, because it's very dry in here. It could have been like the moisture was sucked out of them.
Well, that's just a possibility. We don't know for certain.
That is true. We're just going a lot of assumptions. What else is in the room other than the mummified corpses, that
Yeah,
altar?
what's that thing?
That's a hole.
Oh, the hole. That's a hole.
Hole in the darkness. Like literally, it's as though someone decides to blow a hole in the floor that's about 5-6 feet wide.
Look down inside with a few dancing lights.
All right, you send
brightening it up.
You send some dancing lights down that hole, and it looks like a shaft. Your dancing lights send you down, and it just keeps going down. Slight slope towards west, but down.
Do I remember Loth was the? I remember we talked about it when we were here last time. What is Loth the god of?
Goddess.
Spiders.
Spiders. Okay.
Dark elves.
Dark elves. Dark elves, the society worshipped Loth. Think Shelob.
Okay.
If you're wondering about the domain, I think it's trickery.
That sounds right. Yeah.
Okay, so probably going down the hole is a bad idea.
Okay.
It's just
I'm
a
gonna
thought.
jump down. I don't have that much of a death wish.
What is?
Oh, no, I'm just saying in general. Like.
What is Donovan doing?
You guys can hear me clear? Good?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes, we can.
Donovan, seeing the macabre image before him, just stays out. Just talking between Deathwing and Sunder. But he will try to make a perception to see if, there are any Cyric insignias on any of the bodies, like a quick perception.
Gotcha. So, roll investigation. Since you're looking for.
Oh dear.
No Cyric insignia.
Okay, he's just gonna give a quick sigh of relief. And just keep alternating talking between Deathwing and Sunder. Just mind his own business.
Mind his own business, talking to his sword.
Let's go back to Layla.
Hey, ready to die. Let's go.
All right. So, fade back into existence. I can. Woo! All right. So let's start the pain train. First off, for starters, you take 12 points of damage.
Ouch.
You start feeling your life force itself being pulled out of you as this darkness creeps up to about thigh level. If you, the eyes continue to stare at you, and you stare back as though you are charmed. Go ahead and make another charisma saving throw.
Oh, please do better. Please do better. Please do better.
Hey, it's better.
That is much better.
All right, you are now currently no longer charmed.
You cut out entirely.
You are no longer hypnotized by all of these eyes that are currently looking at you.
Immediate mass grip.
Well, you attempt to do so. Unfortunately,
Oh, God.
they are also on your arms.
Oh, fun.
Make a strength check to pull away.
So good. So excited for this.
You are trying to, however, you do not. Okay, back to the other plane of existence. As Layla is struggling like a bad 50 Shades of Death. What's everyone else doing?
Well, I can assume that something's wrong because she's been. How long has it been that she's?
Not long at all.
Oh,
It's
not
been
long.
A couple of seconds.
Yeah, it's seconds. Layla has disappeared for longer periods of time before.
So there's no like boxes or chests, anything that may look like it holds something in the room.
Correct. There are no chests. There are no boxes. You're
I-
basically put around the corner.
My
I just
hopes
wanna-
are bleak.
Just want to comment on the juxtaposition of her, like, is there anything that we can look through? And then Layla's like, I'm gonna die. We're like, is there a chest?
Yep.
It's not like I know that's gonna happen.
Can I get anything from here?
Safina will go look at the mummies and see if he recognizes anything.
Okay. You look at the mummies. They have already been investigated a few times over. You do not.
Alright.
Yeah.
Still nothing.
You know the same thing that the party knows at this point.
I'll drop a torch down the hole. Since my dancing lights can only go so far, I want to see how long it would take, how deep it would go.
Okay. You light a torch and you throw it down. It skitters down. You see the light disappear.
Yeah, it's kind of what I expected.
This is how Layla is.
I mean, it's a strong assumption. We can't help you. And if we can, we don't know how.
And I have a +0 to my strength modifier.
I suppose I could try to be all wild magic-y and poke the area where you disappeared.
But you don't think
I'm in
anything's
another
wrong,
plane
really.
of existence, and you guys are like, oh, she'll be back. It'll be
It's fine.
Yeah.
Donovan wants to walk into the room, just be closer to the group, just slightly walk in. Still holding Sunder.
Holding Sunder.
Yeah.
Nothing happens.
Nope. Actually, let's see. He has the martyrdom person. Yes. You notice the sword seems to be gravitating towards the humanoid figure that is on the altar.
Is it like a strong pull so I can resist this?
It's more like a faint pull, like it's an interesting attraction, a faint magnetism.
Sunder, why? Or Deathwing, whichever one is pulling.
So Sunder says familiar.
Familiar how, buddy? He's just gonna walk a little bit closer,
And
one
it's
step
just-
at a time.
Yep, and he doesn't seem to be tugging all that much harder. He says familiar.
Okay.
Look, I know you are very dearly in love with your sword, but a lot of weird things have happened with you and that thing. Perhaps it's... And I know this is coming from me, who shouldn't be touching random magical stuff, but do you really think you should be doing the same?
Was it a good idea to throw a torch down a hole?
That was a very good idea.
Now we're short of torch, and we know that, hey, that is definitely far
Oh,
down.
I got dancing lights. I got torches up for days.
But other people don't.
I'm just getting a little bit closer. He says it's familiar. Don't know how or what that means, so just gonna back
So why
off a little
not?
bit.
So
I
back
say
away.
go for it.
Well, if you're certain you're not going to doom us all, be my guest.
I don't think
Zana.
he's certain of anything. What?
What do you think? Sunder says it's familiar. I don't want to get closer, but if you guys really want to investigate it,
Is it Sunder talking, or is it the one that keeps trying to kill people?
see, about that. See, Deathwing, that's what I call the dragon, is inside of Sunder, so they're like sharing the same body. But it was Sunder this time who told me.
Oh, they can make a sitcom out of this.
I mean,
Sunder
right now
and me.
we've got nothing go. I say go forward.
Screw
All
it.
right.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Yeah, I say
Donovan
go
is
for
just
it.
gonna get close to the altar, just kind of cautiously, like keep Sunder away from the altar, so he won't like try to touch it or anything. Just touch the body with the tip of Sunder.
Just the tip.
Ah! Okay. So he seems very interested in the body, not so much interested in the shrine, and he seems to want to connect with the creature, specifically the head, which is in fine shape. I mean, most of it's coming out the chest.
Buddy,
Just a head.
if I let you touch this,
It's like just the tip, but a little
what
bit more
do you
aggressive.
think's gonna happen?
Familiar.
Familiar.
He just kind of like makes that sound like he has no idea what you're asking him.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Deathwing, what do you think?
Doesn't respond.
Of course, you don't respond.
Definitely not very talkative, and also I think only speaks Draconian.
Draconic.
Draconic.
I'm going to touch Sunder to the head.
Yeah, that's what she.
So
Yeah.
you put Sunder on
That's
the
what
head of
he
this
said.
creature, and you can feel a warm energy, kind of like the first lights of sunrise energy of going into the sword.
Huh.
Oh.
This is nice.
So it definitely appears very nice. We'll let your party figure out what you want to do with that. As it appears that he's getting a very euphoric sword massage here. Layla, in the room that you're currently in with all of these eyes, the mass of black tar that was where the altar is, two white lights crack out of it in the process of you trying to struggle. And something that looks very celestial in nature breaks out, and it has one white light, and it grabs your arm, and it helps you with your check. So roll strength check with advantage.
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
look at that! We are
Yay.
helping you.
Is that us?
That's. I mean, I imagine that's Sunder.
I would hope. I clicked it. I don't know why it hasn't rolled.
I don't know either. You might be dead.
I could be
You
dead.
could be dead. It knows.
Yep. There we
Oh,
go.
there we go. All right,
It's
so
just black.
Hey.
Hey, Black Knights work.
so it's still taking life out of you. So you take 6 and a total of 14 points of damage, but you get the mask back on your face. And
Or off your face,
off-
right?
No. Off. Yeah, you remove the mask. You
Yeah.
get back into the physical realm. Your mask gets thrown back to about where Phantome is, and your entire body is it hurts.
Yup. I'm just sitting there like, oh god, bad idea. Do not let me go to the Shadow Realm while we are here ever again.
Right?
Donovan just has his eyes closed, rocking back and forth like, this is nice.
What happened?
Big black thing, lots of eyes. Lots and lots of eyes. So much pain. So much pain.
Okay, so I'm sorry. It was an idea. It was a bad idea. We know this now.
Now we know. Now we know.
So you had no luck. So the only option that we have to get this moss is to go to the shrine.
Yep. I'm just gonna need to sit for a minute here.
That's fair.
As you're
Right.
about to watch my health bar go down pretty far.
Donovan, the sensation finally say leaves, but it remains there. It lingers, but it is the main part of it is done.
Oh man,
It's- Thunder feels different than before.
what the fuck is up with my sword?
Yeah, that's a question that we've been asking for a while.
Oh god, is
Thunder?
that sword doing weird shit
Definitely.
again?
You guys in there? Good. Need a head count.
And I don't know. He just said that the sword wanted to touch the head of that thing, and it got warm.
Like white hot warm?
Everyone
Yeah,
describe the
that's
morning
him.
rays of sunrise.
Okay. Can I get a head count? Sunder?
Happy.
That's good, buddy. Deathwing.
Nothing.
Just a grunt, buddy. I just want a grunt. Something to make sure that you're still there.
Nothing.
There we go.
It does not care.
Why do you want to
Is
make
there
sure that
anyone
the
else?
question?
Oh, I'm here.
So Donovan, I have a serious question. You
What's up,
just said that you wanted the dragon to grunt so that you know he's still there. Do you want the dragon to still be there? Because isn't that the part that keeps trying to kill people?
Actually, no.
So
Sunder
Sunder
has
is
his own
trying to kill
pulses
people.
sometimes, so
He can kill
Thunder's
bad
still-
people too.
yeah, Sunder's basically still a child, love. I'm working on it.
I'm just a bit concerned. It's fine.
No, I understand. And he's just gonna hold up Sunder. Is there anyone else in there?
So, you say that, Donovan. You hear a voice that no one else hears, but you can't make it out. It sounds like a whisper in a wind.
Sorry, could you speak up a little bit? Shoop.
There it is.
So no one hears that,
Swish,
but
swish,
Donovan. So
swish.
he's
Is that-
going crazier than usual.
Is that your name, Shoop? Should I call you Whoop? Is someone else in there called Whoop? Shoop?
It goes quiet after that.
Oh, well, welcome to the party. Buddy, you feel anything else weird? You happy still?
Happy.
Well, you got deep real there. Alright then. And he's just gonna keep holding Sunder and just walk past the temple, a little bit cautious, because now he's 3 personalities. Goody! Oh, what am I doing with my life?
Bloody hell.
Are we getting out of character? Are we getting close to being done in this? Or are we going to be hanging out for a while?
I mean,
I'm
you
gonna
need
be-
to
I was-
get the moss.
I'm gonna be
Yeah.
leaving in a few minutes myself, personally.
Okay. I just want to see, because if we're going to be sitting here for a while, then Layla's going to take a short rest. If not, then
Oh,
That's-
sort
that's all.
of here for a while.
yeah.
The characters.
Um,
Do you wish to get a
well,
benefit of a short rest after you try to get a benefit of a short rest? Do you think?
Well, we also have the problem that we left Note
Yeah.
and Bart out there by themselves.
Yeah,
so
meet back up with them first.
Just because Layla's hurting real bad after that.
That's
the only
fair.
reason.
So you need this moss. Do you want
Yeah.
someone else to try to get this moss off so that you don't die?
I can get it. We should all be prepared to run in case bad shit starts happening. Also, maybe have a healing potion standing by.
Just have Orion hold you. He's strong enough.
Listen, I don't know what you and Orion get up to while I'm sleeping at night, but
He can hold you up so you don't get touched by the moss.
How much moss do you
What
need?
what sort of lewd
one
things
brain
are
of
you
it. Ignore
insinuating?
Cedric.
Ignore Cedric.
just need one chunk of it.
Yeah, you did one brain of it because I don't know how much a brain
Yeah.
is.
The brain is usually a chunk.
Are we not talking about walking through the moss to get back to Note and what's his face?
After we
We
get the
have
brain.
to, yeah, we have to get that, and then we're going back. You know what, Donovan? Why don't you use Sunder to get a chunk off?
Mhm.
Are you sure you want me to be doing that?
Nope. But
Not sure about that at all.
Yeah, and unless you want me doing it, then probably the safest bet is Zana or Safina.
Nope.
Actually, can we have Orion do it because he's very sturdy?
He is very sturdy.
Also very
I'm
short.
sturdy.
And he's got the metal arm too.
That's a good point.
Oh, okay.
Metal arm.
I say
Okay.
Orion. Have Orion go chunk off just a little bit of moss, and then we just run.
So
That's a better-
he's not present, so be very specific on what you're asking Orion to do. Just grab a chunk of moss.
Yes, we need
Going to instruct him on specifically which moss on the altar resonating that I need,
Okay. So here, so you
and
go to
that I
the
need the
altar
whole
and sort of
piece
use that
intact.
as the compass, and you have a problem, Layla. You have part of it pointing to this thing's head, and part of it pointing to its chest.
But there's nothing coming out of its head.
There is nothing coming out of its head.
Oh,
Looks like we gotta
no.
open up the head.
Shit. I need his head.
Wait, what if we just need to open it up? What's inside the head?
No. Don't crush the head. We may need to just take the head with us.
More heads?
Wait, is the brain in charge of the moss? Is that what you're saying? Like literal brain?
That's a good
The
question.
brain of the statue.
Wait, that's not where we were going with that.
I either need his skull or his brain. And
It's a
I'm not
statue,
sure.
right? Does he even have a skull or a brain?
No, he's a real person.
Real
He's not a. It's not a statue.
Oh, I thought there was some statue on the altar.
Oh.
So you basically need to cut off the head of this thing.
I need his head and some of the stuff from his chest, apparently.
I can do it.
Well, no, we're gonna have Orion do it because he has a lot of hit points.
And a
Okay.
metal arm, which
And a
won't
metal-
dehydrate.
Yeah.
This is true.
Sunder will dehydrate, but okay. Just gonna sit in my
I
corner.
pulled out the idea of Sunder and everyone got angry. So Orion seems to be the best
Not
option.
a fan of thunder.
All right, so instructions for Orion. Are you asking him to just pull the head off, or what, and just dig a hand in and just grab something out? It's...
If you could go into that man's chest cavity and and take it, like, is this stuff coming? This stuff is coming up like ooze, right?
Yeah, it's
Not like
bubbling up and out.
All right, so I'm gonna hand him a vial and be like, fill this with the goo from the chest,
That's
and
good.
chop off the man's head and bring the head with us.
Oh my gosh.
We'll assume Orion has no reservations of decapitating somebody. He takes an
I
If he
chop
doesn't,
off.
question-
then Donovan doesn't. We know that for goddamn sure.
I question the sanity of half our party members, Cedric included, for that matter.
That's fair. That's
Fair.
fair.
All right, so Orion says something in a prayer, something about the greater good, and takes an axe to the man's neck. So there you go. You have a head now.
All right.
Yep. It
That guy's
definitely
head.
appears to be what you want. It resonates very well. And he then just goes in and he grabs his hand, puts it in there, goes sloshing around, pulls up a very thick ooze. So it's about the size of a grapefruit and has tendrils like roots coming out of it.
Ooh, that's what I need.
He's like, it's like dripping in his arm and definitely does not look safe at all. It's like, well, I need to give it to you. I
Yes,
need to
please.
hold-
Like,
So
what's
you,
it?
so you grab
I'll
it with
take
your hands? Okay.
Or do you
well,
put it
Too
in
late.
something? Put it in
I
something.
hold out, open my bag, and have him drop it in there.
Okay. Drops it in a
It
bag.
burns through the bag.
Good. Probably.
You have ruined your bag.
Solid. Okay. And there appears to be no more resonation from this area that goes to your tattoo. You also seem to notice it appears that your shadow now is directing you towards these things.
Ooh. That's interesting.
Yeah, it just seems like there's no natural light source that makes it lean in that direction after you have this. The recent development.
Good to know.
Okay. You've fuckered up this altar some bit. What's the next steps?
Leave.
Leaving.
Okay.
Very quickly.
Okay.
Donovan's just gonna stay behind a little bit.
Okay. What is Donovan doing?
Just gonna stay behind since he sees that there aren't any Cyric
There.
symbols or anything. He's just gonna, just stay around, look at the bodies a little bit, see if he recognizes anyone. Yeah, just a little something.
Go ahead and make
I'm assuming we need to do another Constitution check.
You will in a second. Donovan, make an intelligence check. An abysmally high DC.
Oh, goody.
No.
Nope.
No.
Anybody. Yep. Make another. And on your way out, make another Constitution saving throw.
Everybody?
Everybody, yeah. Throw some dash now.
That's better.
Zana failed it, as did Safina. Oh god, and Fantome pretty hard.
Yeah, Fantome super failed it.
We got a lot of 20s on that one, though.
I am not rolling well today.
You are not.
Change the color of your dice. Helps me.
Like the color's different.
Mm-hmm. It's like you're switching dice.
Those that failed that check, which would be Zana, Fantome, and Safina, take 4 points of damage and lose a hit die. If you now have no hit die, or went into negative hit dice, oh, I gotta roll. Oh, don't forget that Zana wants to commit genocide. Or how normal your group is.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Yep, Silverhand's fine.
You're totally normal human.
Alright, you will be able to leave and go back to around where Note is.
Can't move the map.
Is here.
Well, on that note, I'm gonna get ready to leave so I can go see some babies that are going to be annoyingly loud.
Aw, babies are great.
Babies.
So see you all next week.
See ya.
Bye.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye. Alright, you're done with that. Unless you want to go further down that corridor.
No.
You just left.
I'm good.
Okay.
Map is back.
Okay, so I don't know if we have the ability to do another short rest. Do you want to just take a healing potion?
We're low on them, so I hate to use one.
That's fair. Do I have a feeling if we're close to where I found the Nullicite before?
Yes.
I'm thinking we should long rest. I mean, some of us had like our hit points reduced. Me and Orion and Safina used some hit points, so I'm just thinking we should long rest here, recuperate spells, hit dice, and just be full when we move out. But it's just me.
So my brain is blanking because it's been a while since I've done this. I can or can't change into an animal.
You are not a druid, you are a ranger.
I am not Laurentia. I'm getting the two. I'm like,
It's fun having two people's memories.
Yeah. Reasonable in-character confusion.
although I really want her to be like, I'm gonna be a spider now, and then just like stand there and be like, why am I not a spider?
Savannah, are you feeling okay?
Because I think I would like to scout first, before we take a long rest. Because if I think that we're close by,
I could stealth ahead of the group. a little
You're
bit.
very
maybe.
injured.
I am very injured, but
I
I'm
can
very
do-
stealthy.
I can do the stealth thing. I can do the stealth thing.
Oh, that's true.
also
Sabina
have-
is very stealthy. Would you like to scout real quick to see if it could be potentially safe for us to take a long rest?
Yes, but I will go the direction my compass takes me.
That's
Just from
fair.
that
I think that was,
point.
yeah, going up here.
Yes.
Okay, if you want to scout real quick.
Yeah, that sounds good. DM, do I have to do anything or?
I will
Uh,
move you, so I'm assuming you're here and you were going to go in the direction of your compass. Start by giving me a
Yes.
stealth roll.
Stealth row, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Giggity goo. Alright. So you continue down this corridor stealthily, finding little
Thank
tiny
you.
rocks to crouch behind. Just going along the corridor. And then I have to fix the rotation. Oh my god, there's a left turn. He's kind
I
of
should
like against the
stealth more
wall.
often.
The fact that your arms disappeared there was fantastic.
So you archer yourself against the wall and you see that there's something around the corner. At this point, it is extremely obvious that there are the sounds of something hitting against stone and metal. Standard clink, 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 crack, crack, clink, clink, and moaning and groaning of mining.
Oh, so it's definitely mining.
Yes.
Um,
You happen to notice
down...
here is another altar.
Son of a bitch. Where is my compass pointing?
Your compass is pointing.
Okay, so that looks like a good direction. Trying to think. Can I like slowly peer around the corner? Like, no, I can see like my line of sight, but like, is there more that I could do? Like, can I actually see that? Like, okay, and then I just don't see anything. I can just hear.
Hear it, yes.
I just want you to know that right now I'm imagining Kronk from Emperor's New Groove singing his RP music.
I mean,
Which look around this corner.
can I see if like that altar is the same style of the one that we just saw? Like,
Yes.
I don't know if that's
It is low light, but it appears to be of similar dimensions and a cloth
Any-
over it and a humanoid on it. So I mean, pretty similar.
And the clanking sounds incredibly close, or
Oh yeah,
Close.
like deafeningly close at this point.
can I like stealthily like move here to look more that way?
All right, you barrel roll across.
Oh shit! Can anyone else do that?
I don't know if people can see it. I know you can see it.
I see you're in a kind of hazy area.
Oh yeah, the visibility
Okay.
is just 2. So you see that
Jesus.
carved in the ground.
Is it that color?
It is that color.
Oh Jesus!
Cool
Okay.
story, bro.
Does
I
that
see
look
nothing.
familiar? Is there any kind of like check I can make for that? Like, I assume like yeah, but
A check? Yeah, you can roll religion.
religion. That's not gonna go well, but we'll try.
Not too bad. Yeah, you're looking at probably something ritual related, based off the color, probably of the bad kind,
Good.
like sacrificial.
But there's no one there that I can see.
Not
Is it a
that
circle?
You can't
Well,
talk to
yeah.
each other.
Can't see it.
Can't go to left. But no, you do not. You see the faint shimmering of something there. It's really hard to tell that there might be something in the center, something sitting.
Sitting?
Sitting.
Like in the middle of that?
Yes.
Stealth
Can
Just stealth back.
Stealth back.
Stand back. Get back up.
It does not seem smart for you to go alone. It's not safe out there alone.
Split the
like this.
party.
but I could get closer and my compass.
And then you could fuck up and die.
That's how
Don't
you
make him
die.
die.
Layla's like, I
Um,
know how this works. I almost died.
This is how I got fucked in the other realm.
But I can run faster than all of you.
Again.
But can you run
Not
faster than it?
them.
Okay, I'm going. Because I didn't see anyone, I'm going to try and sneak here.
Okay.
So you're
with like
making-
wall cover.
You are making bold choices that you may die.
The bold choice, Cotton.
All right.
So
So
I
you
need
see,
to roll again?
you do need to roll again.
And that's why it's the bold move.
We're totally gonna be broke after the end of this.
Oh, we gonna be dead after the end of this. It's gonna be
13.
great.
Yeah.
Okay. So you get closer, and you happen to notice there absolutely is a figure sitting in the center right here. He has, from the back, he looks a lot like Balefire.
Yeah, saw that coming. Okay, well, I'm going to head back then.
There's a few other things. You see these guys.
Yeah.
They are currently stuck,
Facing.
kneeling, and they appear to be chained together. Looking,
Facing the direction that they're looking.
facing the direction that they're looking.
Okay, so they don't seem to see me.
They do not appear to see you now. They appear to be, yeah, and you could definitely hear the clanking of mining and the groaning mining. Let's see. Safina is, relatively empathetic. Came from an empathetic background. Go ahead and
Plus
roll.
monk.
Yeah, and plus monk. Roll insight.
Okay.
The people that are currently, that you can see, seem extremely emotionally distraught and in great pain.
Yeah, I would not be surprised. And they seem mostly like of the same humanoid race, or are they mixed?
They are mixed. The majority of them are dwarves. So half dwarves, then you have like a gnome here and a human there. Half elf there.
And apart from the clanking, I don't hear like music or chanting or anything.
You do not. You definitely get
Okay.
very bad vibes being where you currently are.
No, yeah, okay. If that is all, I will definitely return in.
Alright, well, as you try to retreat, roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh god.
Wisdom save.
Okay. As you start to now begin to walk backwards, you feel oddly pulled to this area. Like a drug addict really wanting to be here. However, your mental fortitude allows you to leave.
Monk training, what?
What?
Okay.
So you get back here and the feeling leaves you.
Okay. Alright, so yeah, I'll return to group.
Okay. Montage yourself back to Zana and Wolf. Wrong lever, Kronk.
Why do we even have that lever?
I didn't have that lever.
So is everybody long resting then, yeah? Or
Is
short
it
resting, or
Could
what
we
y'all
have
doing?
short rested while he was gone, or was he
Nope.
there and back pretty quick?
No, I mean, that doesn't seem like very long, but is it safe to long rest here? That was the point of view investigating.
Think about what
Okay,
you saw.
So
Yeah, I'm gonna fill you all in.
how are you gonna fill us in?
So
Yeah.
I'm trying to. So y'all stop and actually listen, okay?
Oh! Safina in charge.
That doesn't seem
this
right.
is good. I'm gonna get a drink.
So I went down to the corridor, and I have some good news, and I have some bad news.
What's the bad news?
Any preference? Okay. So I found the source of the clanking noises, and I also found a red pentagram in the floor, and 6 people chained together that definitely did not want to be there and chained together, and balefire in the middle of the red pentagram, and another altar also.
So your boyfriend's doing sacrificial rituals while chaining men up. Real winner you got there.
Yeah, well, see, well,
He's no mask.
yes.
No.
He's no god.
We're not the one to be talking about healthy relationships now.
Could you
But
see
to
who is
answer
in
your
charge?
question, no, I did not see who is in charge. The Balefire is going to be sitting there of his own volition.
As far as you could tell, yes. He did not seem to be restrained in any way.
I would have to say Balefire might have been in charge because he was that mean, and
So the man that you were looking for is an evil hooker?
maybe,
Okay.
well, maybe, but due to our proximity, I mean, none of them were. But just the nature of that room and their proximity, it might not be the safest place.
Yeah, I'm gonna
But
say
they
no
didn't
along
seem to
those
be. But they didn't seem to be like they were gonna go anywhere. So kind of like a 50-50 kind of thing.
Any chance
Maybe
anybody
not
saw
like-
you while you were over there? And might then, I don't know, try to track you?
No, I'm awesome.
Good.
Can I like track him on that one?
Yeah, go ahead. Roll insight.
I mean, like, there's always a possibility.
I mean, roll bluff. Go, Safina.
Oh, that's a roll? How do you
Yeah.
roll bluff?
Isn't it
Deception.
Deception.
I mean, was I lying?
I don't know.
I mean, you believe you're telling the truth.
Yeah, no, like, I do believe I'm telling
All
you,
right.
like,
That's yeah.
legitimately.
Like, I really think that no one saw me. All right,
Like,
so
I'm not
I
really
agree
lying. I'm persuading because I believe my truth.
So-
All right.
Good.
if that is ahead, and that is potentially what we're here for,
Mhm.
For me.
because that sounds like a lot of people are, enslaved to mine, and we're trying to help the dwarves. A long rest would be a good idea, because
It
I
would.
know Cedric used a lot of his spells. We are low on power. Do we remember a place that we were in before that would be better to long rest?
Did we check down the other passageway? Because any place that I can think of would be further into the cave. We agreed that backtracking was what we really wanted to do.
So saying going over this way and seeing
Yeah.
if there's any safer area.
At least check it out. See, make sure there's nothing coming from that side too. If nothing
Okay.
else.
So then how about we go together, and I'm going to cast Pass Without Trace on us so that we can move stealthily, so that if
everybody
from off chance that we do get bombarded, we can be a little bit safer.
I'm good with that. We are
How
gonna
many
sneak.
spell slots do you have?
I can cast Pass Without Trace twice, so that's the second time. But if we long rest, then they'll come back.
Long rest down the caves. Good idea. Okay.
You know,
so you
it's
guys
what we
going,
got.
So you're going west.
Yes.
Would it be a bad idea to long rest back in that like room with the mummified people?
We have to go through the moss again,
Yeah.
and
I probably wouldn't survive that alone if I missed that roll.
Is that the scouting party?
so we were all gonna go.
Yeah.
Everyone.
We're all stealthing together in a group.
Okay.
So that if we get jumped or anything, and then Orion is going to be in front again, because again, he's the shield, and we all have Pass Without Trace. We're all going stealthy.
I like how we have the least stealthy person out in front.
True.
But yeah, he's also a meat shield of
This is
sorts.
true. I
So with
do
this,
enjoy
so
having
with
a
this,
shield.
Donovan, checking in on the Sunder thoughts.
He's muted.
I see your question. Based off of the telephone game and the very little amount of information, the answer is You're
Okay.
welcome to press him for more information.
Donovan is just gonna ask Fina, so pentagram was red, 6 people chained up. Can you give me anything else to go off of? Like anything else? Because if you give me any, like, I might know what it is.
Well, what are you looking for?
Specifics.
Are you moving Orion as we're...
Well, I'm assuming you're walking and talking.
That's true.
Specifics, like, was there
Well, I
any
need to know what you need me to be specific about.
blood, bones, perhaps, maybe, and another altar?
There was just the one altar. Did I see blood and bones? It looked
There's a
on the map.
body.
It looked clean. Yeah, there was a body on the altar, but was there like blood and bones everywhere?
Not from
On the map, it was clean.
Yeah, on the map. If from the distance you saw, you did not see any blood.
No, I didn't see any, but that doesn't mean they're not there. It's not there. It is blood.
Oh,
There's only so much I can do from a distance.
I know.
I mean, like, if you have, like, I've also, like, just from my background, my religious knowledge is very low.
What I'm thinking is, it might be.
Because
I
in the
might know this
temple, you
ritual.
said.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. No, just like in the temple, when I saw him in the vision, he mentioned Lord Baylor, but that just seems to be a very general demonic alias. So I don't know if that helps.
Not really. I was just thinking it could have been the same ritual Traven performed on my parents and some of the green gauntlets before I stopped him, of course.
Well, it doesn't seem like necromancy's a killing people,
I mean,
turning. Although I mean, it could be. We
I don't know. I'm just the thought of it stresses me out.
That's fair.
I mean, I'm more than happy to, after the long rest, to burst in there and figure it out. But we should probably get back to 110% first.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
Especially before Balefire leaves. If he does.
Donovan's just gonna look and stressed as hell. Rubbing
Also,
his temples.
Jesus, how long is this hallway?
It's a long hallway. Well, I was just actually thinking that, like, if we're gonna keep going, well, no, it looks like we have an opening coming up. Never mind.
Just rest in the hallway.
Just rest in the middle.
rest in
That's what I was thinking. Like, should we just rest in the middle of the hallway? 'Cause then we
Two sides instead
I
of
think we
three.
should. If we're just backtracking this far, we should probably just sit down and rest.
Can
Overcome
we
the whole
have
thing.
Safina? Can you scout ahead the direction that we're going and just see if there is any danger that way?
Yeah, does the pass without a trace follow me, or is it
It's
with
only
you?
within 30 feet of Zana.
Yeah. So it's within 30 feet of me, so you'll have extra stealth, but then you are already stealthy. So
Well, I mean, like, if you come with, we'll be, like, doubly stealthy. Or if you, like, stay 30 feet behind me or something, 25 feet or whatever.
okay, yeah, I'll move up to the. Was it like this area so that?
The rest of the group loses it once you leave them.
Oh,
Okay,
I feel
guys,
like we would have found something already.
Don't do any bullshit
No.
while I'm gone.
We can't promise these things.
So 30 feet's here.
Yeah.
Okay. So it goes forward more, and then it takes a left.
Yeah.
Okay.
So-
Can we see anything dangerous?
That appears to be
Nice.
more of the same.
Okay. So in
Oh.
theory, we may be okay to rest here, where we have only 2 points that we have to watch. In theory.
Yes.
Donovan,
Yeah.
make a history.
Oh,
lovely.
goody. Is it a
Also,
history?
also Orion would, but he's not present. Roll with advantage. Say that's your assistant from your dwarven buddy.
Woohoo. Give me a sec. I don't know why, but Roll20 just closed out my page.
No.
Roll
Oh,
20
darn.
being a bitch too.
Hey, I actually have advantage in history. That's weird.
Double advantage. That
Right.
was.
You just rolled without advantage.
Boop, another one coming in.
15. So, based off of what you've seen, you're in a mine. So, your knowledge of logistics, a straight, unassuming hallway is a lot like a thoroughfare. Something that has traditionally a lot of foot traffic.
Uh,
So
Setting
don't
up camp
nap in
in
the
a middle of a road, effectively on the highway. What's their suggestion?
I think we should get somewhere a little bit less likely to be full of locomotion.
But how far is that?
We don't know because we don't know this mine. Okay. Well, there is. Sabine said there's a side area, so we can see if that leads to potentially an area of safety.
Okay.
Okay. So
Yeah,
let's.
sure.
So you're
So
suggesting the party goes there, or someone scouts there?
we'll scout there first, so we're not sending the whole group.
Okay.
So I will follow Safina to make him extra stealthy, and people behind us, please don't do anything stupid.
Again, can't promise these things.
Neither can I.
Taking your wolf with you?
Yes.
Okay.
Always.
Okay, so you get to the siding part of this hallway. It's got a lot more of the bioluminescent moss than nice and squishes beneath your feet, winds around
Lots
the
of
corner,
twisty turning.
go around. Let's see here. Specifically, Safina, roll insight once you get to where Zana is.
Sorry, you cut out.
Roll insight. Okay. Your attunement, unique attunement. You feel a cold breeze go through your soul as you go down this corridor.
My soul?
Yes, like core of your being, your key almost feels reactive to whatever's going on.
Has that
Life force, has
my key ever reacted like that before?
it usually reacts to things of a spiritual nature, like when you go to holy sites during pilgrimages, or when you're in dojos, reacting to other monks, for example.
Does cold usually mean bad though?
Generally, it's
It
negative.
could be
yes.
like
It
refreshing.
could
Well,
be refreshing. It's
Think
like
more of like a
cold
negative
breeze.
force. Yeah, like a cold, like probably bad.
Okay.
Probably
I'm
bad.
gonna fill in Dana with that information.
Okay.
So,
Do you wanna?
Safina's like, I fill you in.
Oh, sorry.
Fill me your feelings, sir.
I've not felt this feeling in a long time.
Okay.
There's a disturbance in the key.
In the key.
I just got this. I just got this very, very cold feeling. I've gotten it before, usually in like spiritual situations. Like it's happened interaction between holy places and with other monks, but I got a bad feeling about this.
Okay,
But
so
we
maybe
can proceed.
Well, so maybe this is an area that we should avoid if you are having feelings of a negative worship, which could be Loth, it could be anything like that.
But DM, I didn't feel this feeling when I was near the pentagram area.
Exact opposite. The pentagram area is like a warm campfire. This is like a winter's breeze through your chest.
Okay. Well, comparatively to the area where I saw Bellar, that place was warm and this place is cold. So it doesn't necessarily that mean this is good, but it's just different. Or it's not bad, it's just different. I mean, I didn't get good feelings, obviously.
So do you want us to keep moving forward?
I wouldn't object just out of curiosity, but if you want to turn back. I understand.
We can go forward a little bit more. Just be very cautious.
You are welcome
if you
to
wanna-
continue up to
Yeah.
this point right here.
Okay.
So as you continue,
Did you want to keep?
Yep, you
So
still-
go in front of me, Safina, because you're technically stealthier than I am.
As you turn around the corner, you see a bridge covered in webbing.
Is this the same one we saw before? Well, I couldn't just see a spider. That's all.
So is this kind of like this is the area that we were before?
I think so. Yeah.
You
The
hear
Great
skittering.
Spider area?
Yeah. I think we just turned the corner.
The Great Spidering. So this looks familiar to me, correct?
Yeah, you're a ranger. It looks familiar to you. You range.
But why did my cheek go off?
Probably because it's just a huge ass spider, and it's a whole, who they're worshiping, Loth spider goddess.
Yeah,
China
but
spider.
it didn't happen last time.
It
Something
did
might be
not-
different.
It did not
Or-
happen last time.
So, okay, so we know down here
What
is
happened?
the spider. So I say we know as long as we don't go into that area, they technically won't attack us. As long as we don't go into their zone. So this hallway may be a good area to stop.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's go back. Let's go get everyone else. Let them know what is down here and see if they think it's a good idea for us to stop in the side hallway, not the main hallway.
Montage back. You feel more cold. At this point,
More.
Zana, you feel cold too, just not to the sensitivity of. I mean, and Bruce.
Okay, so I'm going to talk to Donovan and say the group and be like, if we go down to that side hallway, it's where we saw the humongous spider and many baby spiders. So if I remember correctly, as long as we don't go into their area, they won't attack us. So we may be able to stay in that side hallway. Do you guys think it's a good place to rest?
Generally going towards spiders? No. Just gonna throw that in there.
Does anyone else?
Plus,
want-
something was different. Something
was different. It felt very cold.
Cold. Like
Like
real
in your
shivers?
soul cold.
That's generally not a good thing. Is what I believe.
So we're going
so
to
now
know
I'm
if we're
double gonna know on that.
Okay. Well then, Safina, let's go the other way. Keep seeing what's going on.
No cold?
If you want to
Yeah,
go,
someone has to fill
cold
Donovan
over
in because I think his internet cut in and out for a majority of it.
Okay, so Donovan, we were saying that this side hallway leads to where the spiders were,
Mhm.
the really big spider. So I didn't know if sleeping in that hallway was a better idea than this main one. So I know you're saying that this is high foot traffic. I don't know if that means that that side one would also be high foot traffic, but it also felt very cold, like in your soul.
Okay. Moving
And-
forward. That's just
yeah.
good.
Layla said hard pass, so we are going to investigate the other hallway.
hard pass for a long rest. If you were just like, we can just chill there but for a long rest, I don't want to go evil place with more spiders.
All right, so DM,
That's just
let me
personal
know how
choice.
far we can go.
What do you mean by other hallway? You're gonna go down this hallway?
Yeah, down the main hallway.
Okay. So you go down that main hallway, and you can go as far as here.
Okay.
You travel for 30 seconds. More hallway. No branching.
Okay.
Travel for 30 more seconds. More hallway, no branching.
All right, so I'm going to say this is just a really long footpath.
Mm-hmm.
So our really only option if we want to stay out of the main area is either to backtrack or go down the side path to Cold.
Your scouting party leaves for 2 minutes. For those of you that are in the main group, feel lightly abandoned.
And now we are returning.
Like, we're gonna scout by. Layla was gone for all of like 30 seconds and nearly died. You guys are gone for 2 minutes.
Okay, so that's just a really long path, and if what you guys say is correct, we don't want to sleep here. So I will leave this decision to the more tactful-minded. Where is the best place to rest?
Most tactical of you is Orion, Donovan.
Donovan. And what about Bart?
Got thoughts. He keeps to himself. He wants you fledglings to grow.
Fair enough.
Oh, bloody hell.
All right, so Donovan, you are now the decision maker. Should we this heavy foot traffic? So you said this is not a good area to sleep.
Exactly.
The side area makes everyone feel cold in their soul. The other area was closer to the potential demonic whatever's happening over there. Where do you think is a good place to rest?
Based upon cold feelings. Bloody hell. Safina, how did they look? They were pretty preoccupied with what they're doing?
Spiders?
Not the people that were, I'm assuming, mining. Is that what you're asking?
Yes.
Oh, and yeah, like I said, they were chained. I don't think they were going anywhere. They seemed pretty focused.
All right.
I'd like a troop.
So is your thought process for us to go back to where we were?
You and Dante.
Well, what I'm thinking is
It's like the same mentality.
they're eventually going to have to move because we're going to be out for like an hour or so. We could
Technically
have
8 hours.
Yes, we could have someone watch, potentially Bod and Note. Wait, Note probably needs to sleep too. Bod's probably not going to be able to do that.
I mean, we're gonna have to do watches no matter where we are.
Yeah, that's true. I can stay up.
Okay,
I'll
so
stay up.
that's not helping the where.
Which
I
location
know.
are you thinking?
Probably
Would like
sleep
to
near the
burn-
outskirts of the cold feeling.
Would anyone like to burn 2
I
points
would
of
like-
inspiration for help? Because if you're not, you're pretty close to a TPK if you do that wrong.
Oh, okay, so I'm going to give my inspiration. Anyone else want to give inspiration so we don't die?
I'll give an inspiration to not die.
Okay.
Okay.
So, Deictic inspiration. You are currently in a very dangerous location, and you haven't had to do a long rest in this campaign in a dangerous location yet. So, there's only a handful of safe havens. The one that you ran into last that was over 2 weeks ago was where you saw Clyde.
So that's a lot of. I'm not.
It is
There's
a
a lot
lot of
of backtracking, but
backtracking. That is your
safety, though.
safest location.
Yeah. Based on
Everything
the
else-
amount of danger in this area, I'd be far.
Yeah, you guys are pretty static on getting like a person or two down per dangerous encounter. There are a lot.
So we probably should go back to how far back travel-wise is the Clyde area?
Significant.
5
I mean, we know
miles.
where we're going this time, though, when we come back this way. We didn't before, so we.
Yeah, so effectively using events, you would travel back down to the corridor where it splits, where you found the moss. You would then split to the corridor where the jumping spire is attached to your face. And let's see, where else? You then would split off, and you're there. So, that far away.
So, like, if we were to go minutes traveling, because I have an hour with my pass without
yeah,
trace.
it's not gonna be an hour. You burned a few of it. We're talking like 5 to 10 minutes tops.
Okay.
And that's like
not bad.
that's an
Yeah,
extrapolation of travel, really.
Okay, so then I say yes. Let's go back to the safe haven area, do a long rest, and then come and see what is going on.
I'm
Agreed.
good with this.
To make life infinitely easier, all of you.
Thank you.
Whoa.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Ooh.
Oh, there we go again.
There.
Okay, and now we will long rest. We have 2 corridors to watch. I am an elf, so I can watch for 4 of those hours. However, I would like to long rest first.
Question. Based off of the
Yeah.
long rest and timing, the time currently is 6:45, which makes it a short session. Do you want to stop here? Or do you want to try 45 minutes of resolving a long rest with 2 people gone?
I say we could probably stop it here, talk about what we're going to be doing for the long rest.
Yeah, strategize.
Yeah.
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 Try to kind of have an idea for how we're going to move forward, because then it also might be good to have everyone's input, especially with what we're about to
So
face.
take the 45 minutes for campfire conversation. You are in a safe area, so just out of character, you won't have any encounters. You'll have some time to talk, which is good because I need to set that for 5.
Okay.
Okay, so we are strategery.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So we've got a pentagram,
Mm.
which is dangerous. We've got
Red one.
people. Could you see? Okay, so and of course the DM's gone, so I don't know how helpful this will be. The people that were in chains,
Mm-hmm.
did they, other than you seeing your boyfriend in the middle of the pentagram, did anyone look like they were controlling them, or could you see what the chains were attached to? Is that a DM question?
He did say that they looked like they were.
They
Dead
definitely didn't
inside.
want to be there. Yeah. They were not feeling good at all. So I don't think, obviously, they're there willingly, plus with the chains.
Right,
Mostly dwarves, but there are other races. Seeing their situation, they either can't escape or they're too scared to escape.
I'm trying to figure out if they're chained to the wall or if they're chained to just each other.
They were chained to each other. It was like a chain gang kind of thing.
Okay, and you couldn't see anyone controlling them or
No.
around them. Okay.
Other than Balefire, no.
Okay. Anyone know anything about pentagrams?
I
feel like Cedric would.
Okay, so
I mean, Layla doesn't have super strong religion.
That's fair.
She's trying to work on that.
She's trying to work on her religion.
She is. She's got books.
Donovan
Alright,
might,
so-
but it's more like a finer detail of Traven and his desecration of the bodies and such.
Okay.
So it might be up to DM if he actually knows.
So, DM, we're gonna see if I don't know if Cedric or Donovan has better religion, but we're gonna see if one of them knows anything about a pentagram or what that could signify or how to break it.
That's cool. Pentagrams. Well, none of you have like an acolyte background or are clerics. Who has proficiency in religion?
I do not. I don't know if Cedric does.
I will check some character sheets.
I don't.
Thank you.
Check Orion. Does not. And I will check Cedric. That would be hilarious. Alas, he does not. So none of you are proficient in religion.
Awesome. Good thing we're doing so much with religion.
Right?
Yeah, so many gods involved lately, right?
Hey, Layla's starting to read about them. She's working on it.
So I have a +1 to religion. Does Cedric or Orion have a better modifier?
Layla has a plus.
I mean, pretty much at that point, you're looking at who's the smartest person, because religion is
Which-
intelligence based.
Isn't technically that's Cedric, right?
No, it's Cedra and Layla are tied.
Okay, so then Layla, would you like to roll religion and see if you know anything about pentagrams?
Sure, let's find out.
That's gonna be a no, I'm assuming.
I know religion is a thing, and pentagrams are part of it.
Good. No.
Solid.
Yep. Symbols. That's about it. It's a symbol.
Definitely a symbol of a thing.
Yahoo!
Great. The best of the things.
The best around.
DM, I was thinking like Donovan might know that it's a bad thing because he might have seen it when Travin was trying to sacrifice his parents or something. But I'm not really
I
sure.
feel like the atmosphere of the room is just bad. Like we don't need to roll for that.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. Like bad juju, but effectively you, the closest person that would be. No, you don't have a cleric. You're not too sure. Bad. You know, bad magic. Magic be bad. Cedric may disagree with you.
All right then. So basically, when we're all rested up, should I say, and then we go back in there. Should we go in there stealthy,
I
and
would say-
get
I'd say
Safina
yes.
to talk to
Yeah.
Bellfire? Like if you
Maybe I could go in first dramatically and then you guys.
I would
Then we
say
back
stealth in, release the chain gang, and then deal with Balefire.
Nope, you can't do it in that order.
No?
He's before them.
Oh, crap.
If I sneak
He's-
around him, though.
Yeah, seeing the
I'm
room, I
real
don't
freaking
think that's
sneaky,
gonna happen.
man.
Also,
I got
keep in mind it's
plus
going
10.
to be 8 hours later, so we don't know really what we're going into.
Yeah,
That's true.
they might not even be there anymore. They could be gone.
That's
So
true.
could he. Yeah.
So, how about our game plan is when we are done resting, I will pass without trace all of us. We will go forward, and we'll try to. We'll have someone scout again, assess the situation, because we don't know if it's going to change, and then that can maybe help us strategery
Yeah, I
what
think
we're going to do, because we don't know what we're going to go into. We have an idea, but we don't really know.
That's fair.
just in case they moved, I was just thinking like maybe Zana, you could check for footprints in case they moved one way or another.
That is true. Tracking is a thing I do. Although isn't it, if I remember correctly, isn't it stone, so tracking is a little bit more difficult?
It would be, but the ground itself is peat and mossy, so
Okay, so make it a little bit easier.
Okay.
so things do leave dents on the ground. Interestingly enough, you did not really detect any during that crew fair
Moss?
cracks.
Well,
So,
game
I'll
plan's
follow
done.
these things for a while.
Let's talk about the Loth sacrificial stuff, like back there with the moss.
Oh, during the long rest after Layla really gets,
You cut
she
out.
wants to do her. After Layla has the full 8 hours, the benefits of the long rest,
Mhm.
she wants to do the ritual and go see what's his face.
Well, what's his face? What's his name?
What's his name?
What's his name?
There we go.
The handler.
I know his name. Do you know his name?
I know I have his name somewhere.
It's the guy.
The guy, you know.
I'm getting stuff for this guy. I still know who he is. I knew. I wrote it down. It's there.
Leon. Go see Leon.
yeah, it's on the link you sent, like, not even that many
It's
messages.
literally in
It's like-
front of me, and I have.
Just like scroll up a little bit.
You know
Yeah,
what?
can we
Scrolling
talk
is
about
hard.
this,
Sassy when you're
please?
drunk and tired.
Neither of those things.
You're always those things. In my heart.
I'm always sassy, but I'm very sober at the moment.
It's been a solid Safina day.
Surprise.
It's been a solid
It
Safina
has.
session.
It has.
Consider it while voting for MVP.
I'm still giving it to Orion for just showing up at
Just
all.
appearing. Now he'll get something separate for even making the effort. I mean, car D&Ding in front of your family, it's impressive.
That is.
Mhm.
My mom walked in and I was like, I'm fine, don't please.
Don't mind me. I'm good.
Don't look at the screens.
Don't look at this. Ah, my nerd is showing. Rah.
They
Learn to knock. Anywho, yeah, so that won't be a problem. We could probably, depending on your stuff, resolve that.
I mean, pretty much just dropping off the stuff on the list.
Oh, okay. That's
Unless
fine.
there's anything he wants to talk to her about or
No.
give her any hints for finding other things.
You can ask him about religion things. He may know.
I can ask him about religion things. Ooh, I should do that too when I do that.
Because you're bringing a thing of law.
Yes,
To
that's
him.
true.
Speaking
questions
about
about
laws, how are you gonna go about getting some of those things, Layla?
You don't
That's a
know.
good question. I don't. I
Um,
technically don't have to get every. According to the way DM was describing how it's supposed to work.
Yeah, you don't have to get everything. Or basically, his entire job involves saying, hey, look, these are the things that are of interest for you to steal. Go steal them. You're a thief.
Yep. And I go either nah or okay.
Yeah, they're not so strict. It's like, here's your list, do it or die. These masked people are pretty a little bit more
chill.
Yeah, they're pretty chill. They're pretty independence oriented.
Have you turned anything in yet?
No, it's all in my bag.
Because I'm curious as to if you pass one in, if something replaces it, or like you like. you
Yeah,
have to
I
pick
mean
something
that's
else from the
I have
list.
to go and give him the stuff to. But I'm also curious. But I need to like do a ritual and then go there and do it. So I've been waiting until we're resting.
So what was your plan for the second to last one?
You don't know. You don't know it's a thing.
That's
Yeah,
true.
you're right.
That's true. You're the of like the two people that don't know.
I'm curious about the last one.
Right? I'm curious about a lot of these.
Yeah. Keep in mind the logic of the list is it's within your immediate grasp,
Yeah.
within your ability to obtain.
So the dude's head is the skull, right?
Yes.
Okay. Making sure.
Yeah. So
That was lucky to find 2 in 1.
Yep. Multiple places to find the moss.
This only makes me wonder, who wants these things? Like, nobody actually knows. Like, does anyone know?
I mean, Leon knows.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Possibly. I mean,
He's
as
not
far
gonna
as
tell me, though.
Leia's concerned, she's gone from being a city thief to an interdimensional thief.
She's still wrapping her head around it. She's like, okay, stealing for gods now. That's
It's like okay, handler Leon, my fence in Crystallis. Okay, it's similar enough. Gotta stop bringing Cedric back to life. It's getting becoming a problem.
No, that's done. He's got his last chance. He's dead. He's dead.
You get 2 resurrections, and that's
it. I will only go into life debt for so long.
Why do I get the feeling you guys just let me die?
You're
I don't know. But yeah,
Yeah.
Bart wouldn't let you
Sorry.
die. Bart would pull you out of the fire.
We would.
Brosifs.
because he's such a good dude.
Okay, no.
He's a sweetheart.
If I'm completely honest, it depends on the situation in which you are dead. If Sunder kills you, that's gonna be a little bit difficult. Where I could go into like a huge rage. It depends on how lost you are in the Sunder thing.
I think I'm getting better. Not that much
That's
better.
up for debate.
Not that much better, but
It is, however, extremely entertaining.
It is.
yeah.
As a player, I love it. It's great.
Oh yeah.
As a character, she's pissed
As a
off.
DM,
and
it
thinking
is-
about taking that thing from you.
It is great. No shortage. Everyone has a few things that make it extremely interesting. Like Zana's basically your den mother. Layla's like I want the klepto, but probably the smartest one in the group between you and Safina. Safina has the levelest head of the entire group, but you don't listen to him.
Hey, we listened this time.
We tried to listen.
And how many people got hurt other than Layla? That I couldn't help out with that. That was not on me.
I mean, even when we were trying to listen to him, we were trying. We were not.
Oh.
at first he had to quiet us down so that we would even listen.
Like, there's
You
already
guys are
one
my
den
students.
parent, and her name is Zana. It's like, Safina also has good ideas. Like, but it didn't come from the crazy elf with all the Azimals around her. Zookeeper Zana.
I live like I'm a den mother.
I mean, you
animals
fit your role well.
A homicidal one.
Genocidal, it's different.
Yeah, it's different.
Genocidal. Many homicides to make a genocide.
Little by little. Gotta start somewhere.
Do you have any other cleansing you'd like to resolve or ask? If not, I've got something for Layla and something for Donovan.
I do. Hey, Layla, for your list, the remains of parents who died for their child, do you think that counts as the ones that are now hanging
Do I think
or
that
displays
counts
or
as
demon's
what?
neck?
So you're not gonna
Do you-
take the skulls of Note's parents?
Yeah, no, she's not planning on it.
It technically would count, though, wouldn't
It
it?
would.
No, well,
but
it would.
You
But
have
also,
to.
I don't know that they died for him, and I like him. Be sad.
That's fair. I feel like
No,
pissing
no,
off
I
the
just-
displacer beast is a bad idea.
I wasn't saying do it. I was just
Saying, would it?
When
Not
we first
should
came
you,
across it, the
could
like
you.
thought passed through, like, oh no, is that what she's gonna? But no, she
I
wouldn't
mean,
do
in
that.
theory, it would work because they died before him. So they did.
Yeah, but I don't know if they died protecting him or.
Well,
if they
during the
died...
campfire, it depends if Zana wants to tell you because she was
Yeah.
there when it happened.
They did.
Either way,
were-
Layla's not going to take that from the display.
They were killed by the big giant ants, and Note was left alone. Their bodies were being dragged off, and he was crying, and that's what she was drawn to. She was drawn to the crying. She went over and she tried to save him. She almost died because she did the crazy, like, I must save you, poor defenseless baby animal.
Aw,
My party was not as excited that was my reaction
that's
because they're like, you will die trying to save this baby animal. But yeah, so the idea that they died for him that's a strong yes.
That's fair. That one, she's
It was
not
real
worried
sad.
about finding that one because parents die for them.
Just take them away.
Like it's a normal interaction.
Sands of time are going to be interesting to find.
Persia. We're going to Persia.
Going to Persia. Remember, it's within immediate grasp. It's something that she could obtain while she is here.
Gotta find an incubus.
I wonder what
Yes.
saved her though.
What saved what? Oh, we
What
don't. I
saved
don't
you?
know. Some kind of magic angel thing. That's all I know. I assume it was Mask sending an angel to help me.
Oh, of course.
That's
Of
how a
course, the
17-year-old
god of
translates
darkness
that,
sees into
like
a light
Twilight. That's perfect.
And this whole time, Layla's an asexual and aromantic.
Oh, yeah. But she ships with everything. She's like, I don't care. It's like, that makes me want you more. I don't care. Good.
No, like I don't care.
I was like, I don't care. I know. Keep saying that. The hunt is on. It reminds me of Monri when he ran into, was it Evelyn? Remember that? She was like,
Yeah.
oh, it's like Jessica Jones. I just want you more. And she's like, she does not want you at all. She wants you to be a distance away at all times. You're a creepy old man.
You.
Yeah, Monri is pretty fucking old, although technically Orion is one of the characters. As he is 300 some odd fucking years old.
Dang.
Alright, so, seems like you have no bearing questions. Donovan, you and your crazy ass fucking sword. Your long rest is going to complete without problems. However, you have a dream.
Oh.
We're gonna resolve your
Okay.
dream. So while you sleep, when you get the chance to sleep, you find yourself in your old home. You're making yourself some familiar food, some soul food, one might say, as you are entertaining a few guests. There's a human that's there, as he has robes on. He's talking to you. You don't know what you were talking about, but the conversation appears to be light and candid. there is a child sitting at the table waiting for his food impatiently, swinging and kicking. And he has his knife and he's like playing with the bread, just kind of like stabbing it, taking out chunks and eating. And there's a dragonborn there, a green dragonborn, who is brooding away, kind of like a very Cedric-like character, towards the corner, looking out the window. This is your dream, and you are cooking food.
So, can I just look over, like smirk a little bit, and look at the child? Sunday?
And he looks up, like, Sandal.
Buddy, I need to teach you more words.
He's like, words!
Yes, buddy, words. And he'll look at the Dragonborn and be like, hello, Deathwing.
He just grunts.
You're grunting now. That's real entertaining right there. And who might you be? He says, referring to the man in the robes.
So the man in the robes, he cleans off some of the table with a rag. He's like, my name is Oswind.
Oswind, eh? My name's Donovan. Donovan Gathy.
He reaches
And
out
he's
a
going to
hand.
reach his hand out.
Yep, shakes your hand.
So, welcome to the group. And he'll just give Thunder his plate. Sit.
And he
give
starts
him food.
just eating messily, getting shit all over his face like a toddler.
Thunder, use a fork.
Ah, hunger!
Kids, am I right?
Yes. Oswin nods. Yep,
And he'll
they're a little bundle of magic.
Yeah, this one actually was.
Life is precious. Like he shoots a sidelong gaze to the dragonborn in the corner.
He's new. Don't worry about him.
All the same, I'm gonna keep an eye on him.
As you should. And he's just gonna give the food out to Deathwing, and then give it to Oswin before sitting down. So, what's your story, mate?
Thinks back. Story. Well, priest. So it seems like it's really hard for him to recall specific pieces. Like I'm a priest praying. Everything else seems pretty blurry. So praying. I guess you could say my thing is praying.
Praying to whom, if you don't mind me asking?
He's
a priest who might know stuff.
Lathander, of course. God of light, rebirth. He's like, and then he reaches over and he ruffles Sunder's head. Like, so kids like this really sparks the soul.
You're one of Lathander's lot.
Of course. He mentions some of the symbols that are on his robe. Of course. Devout follower of Lathander.
That's bloody awesome, mate. I've never met one before.
He's like, really?
I mean, my sister Edith, she was follower of Tyr, so I didn't really go out much to Lathander's temples, even when I was in Duodecim.
Oh, that's fair. I think in Duodecim, he just like, I think in Duodecim, yeah, it was shared in Duodecim. It's a polytheistic temple, which is an accurate state.
I've been gone a while. Memory's a little bit old.
That's fair. Yeah, memory's not the most important thing. It's what's inside that counts.
I can get behind that. So, touchy subject, I know. You can't really remember much. But, how's your stay been? You liking things so far? Sunder keeping you company? I know Deathwing isn't.
Yeah, he's special. Kind of a broody sort. He's green, and he kind of looks at you. You should know what that means. He's green.
He's evil.
Shush, voice of Zana in my head. He's not evil.
She's up. She's like, just seems like he's evil. She's actually awake while you're sleeping.
He's.
Maybe by whispering up in his ear while he's sleeping, he'll stop being near Sunder. Murder.
And he's just gonna
Leave
ask,
the sword behind.
Oswin, how much do you know about your new environment? I know Sunda can't really tell you much. Deathwing's being. She's gonna give him a glance himself.
So Osmond takes a deep breath and looks around. He's like, well, if I had to guess, it appears that I am in between stages of my life and rebirth.
Is that what you call it?
I mean, that's what the teachers in Lathander teach us. It makes sense. I'm clearly not physically anywhere else. And he points to the window. This is no real place. So if I'm not on the material plane of existence, then I must be someplace more spiritual.
About that, how do I say this? Mate, I don't mean to be the bearer of bad spiritual news or something much worse, depending on how you take this, but you're currently in my sword.
He seems to take it pretty well. He has a very stony face for a second, as opposed to the warm fatherly face that he keeps. That is interesting. And under what circumstances did I end up in a sword?
Thunder thought. Thunder, he's a young lad. You know how he is. He was. Well, we found your body near a altar of Loth, and we sort of went there after me and my party, Slayers Anonymous, trademark. We kind of went there a little bit, got through, climbed through another thing in the cave, and that's where we found your body. And Sundus had a good feeling about it. He said familiar. And a feeling of martyrdom filled me and him. So I touched you and him together, and yeah, that's how you got here.
That makes a lot of sense. He just seems to be very understood. That kind of does. You said martyrdom.
Yeah.
Okay. Typically means dying for a cause or being the victim of something. Lathander does teach selflessness. He kind of goes over and ruffles Thunder's head again as he just messily eats all over the. I can see that. That explains why all of my memories aren't intact. That Raven Queen jealous of.
Bloody hell! Thunder, clean your.
Yes, it's for Thunder. I'm gonna eat my food.
I love you. I'm just gonna take a towel and start wiping his face.
Did you say placenta?
No, S is for Sunder. Not placenta.
Who's gonna
That'd be a P.
wipe his face
That'd
off
be a
while
P.
eating? So, out of character. Any other questions?
Any questions? So many questions!
So you're talking to a priest who might understand pentagrams or Loth or what they were doing in a cave.
Yeah, but he can't. No, that's a good point. Mike, you wouldn't happen to know anything about Loth or pentagrams relating to Loth, how she plays with your mind? Anything about that?
Of course. And he seems kind of surprised himself. He's like, I know a lot about Loth.
Oh.
Yeah. Which is, he kind of he's very curious about this. That's a shocking fact. Which is strange. I know a lot about Lathander, and I know a suspicious a lot about Loth. And Loth is a very dark deity. Drow worship Loth. Fighters, trickery, darkness.
Yeah, I could get that. So you wouldn't have to know anything about a pentagram, something similar to a chain gang being around said pentagram?
No, that doesn't ring any bells. But a pentagram, I mean, there's a ritual things that you do generally. Can you draw it?
No, sorry. The only
Okay.
pentagram I know of is a Cyric worshiper. Then I don't think it applies here.
Cyric. Yeah. Not a good folks there.
Yeah. But, if you can keep your consciousness long enough and, maybe tell someone to let you have a bit of the wheel, I could probably show you what it looks like once I'm out of this place.
Well, I can see what he sees. And he stands up and he goes over to the window, one of them. And it's very misty out there. Like, it looks like you're in the woods. But every now and then in the sky, you can see the actual world out part.
Oh, so that's how you guys see.
Well, see. He points out to the woods. And you can see eyes there and there are things moving. Like, that's not exactly how things work when you're transitioning. For all we know, none of us are going to be in the same state we are, and easier to accept that. No one gets reincarnated, always having all their facilities in place. Depending on how skillful it is or what sort of gods are in play, you might be a completely different person or very vulnerable to corruption. And with that, the Dragonborn goes,
Oh, shut it, Deathwing.
He takes a book and he throws it at you. My name, not Deathwing.
No. He's just gonna not even try to dodge. Oh. Huh. Well, at least I know you can speak common.
This foul, filthy, common tongue. Yes. Of course I can. Any more, even this little child speak this dirty tongue. Mind your manners around your betters, little man.
See, mate, you're gonna bring out a side of me that I don't really show people.
Really?
So please have a little bit more of a courteous outlook on us. I mean, if not, I could come in here and beat your fucking arse.
Please, show me this side that I can't handle. And he seems...
Donovan's just gonna run up and jump on his stomach and grab his bottom chin and pull it down.
Okay, you grab him and you pull him, and he actually moves, and he's grinning from ear to ear as you hear one of the windows shatter, and as though someone threw a rock through it. You have...
Mate, you're stuck here with us, right? So, either I can tell Sunder to make your experience here very uncomfortable, or we can be a little bit more courteous, kind, hospitable, if you will.
He stares at you with these dead eyes. You now start to notice that the people here don't have that sort of light behind them. They're almost like dead behind it, blanked. It's like, really? You're going to sick a child on me? Oh, I'd love to see you try that. I'll eat him and your new friend, and then I'll eat you.
I'd like to see you try.
Would you?
He just laughs at you.
Fight with the evil part of your sword. That seems a good way to make a good weapon.
Donovan lets him go.
Oh, you silly little man. You have no idea.
Yeah, you're right. So what is your real name then? If you promise, I promise you, this will be the last question I have to ask for now. And you can stop speaking in common.
Why would I tell you that?
Because if you don't, I'm going to keep asking.
Fine. Keep asking and asking and get frustrated and let your frustration become anger. Your anger become hatred.
Nah, I'll just keep asking to annoy you. Donovan's just going to go over to the window and see if he can fix it. See if he can fix it.
You go out to the window. You don't seem like you're able to fix it. And you also notice that there are wolves outside. Red wolves.
Jesus!
Circling the house.
Mm.
And then you wake up.
Oh, bloody hell!
So you're stuck staring at another wolf, Fantome, who's sleeping not too far.
Donovan's just gonna scoot back.
Fantome licks his chops.
Where is Sunder?
With you have your hand on the pommel. Assuming you sleep like it's your child, so it's pretty close to you.
Yeah. Okay. That happened. Everyone else is asleep?
Asleep, or there's whoever is currently on watch. Yeah.
Who's
Typically one
currently
person
on watch?
Whoever wants to be on watch. So whoever you'd like to speak to, just pick one person. That's present,
Oh.
because I mean, nope, Connor is here. I know that Donna is not, and Layla is here.
Layla hates me.
True.
Zara might not understand. Athena might not understand. Brosis for life. Gonna go over to Bart.
Gonna go to Bart. Okay.
Bart, mate.
Hi.
Bad dream. I think I was inside my sword.
He just kind of looks at you for a while and nods his head. Stranger things have happened.
And I saw the spirits that were trapped inside my sword. Donovan is like sweating bullets right now. He's so. Ooh.
So Bart goes and goes into his packing and gives you a pint, some ale that he's brought. Well, technically, I guess Orion has brought past.
He just takes a drink, calms his nerves. So I saw Sunder, cute little lad, handsome, and I saw the dragon that I killed. He wouldn't give me his name, hated being called Deathwing, so don't know what to call him. And then I saw a new face, Oswin.
Oswin.
Name, yeah.
That's a might good name, Oswin.
Yeah, it doesn't ring a bell. Don't know him.
Oh, nay. Lots of men and women in the world. That's quite remember.
All right. So I was talking. Apparently, Oswin was a priest of Lathander, but he knows a very startling amount about Loth.
Interesting. Perhaps we should learn more about this. Unfortunately, I think if it's any relation to that room y'all went in Note back there, I don't know how many of the party is going to want to go back to further invest.
I don't think we will, but I have a theory. It might have something to do with his head.
Okay.
That's pretty much all I got.
Yeah. I mean, you could ask Layla for the head back.
I don't think she's going to be listening to me anytime soon.
She's quite reasonable lass if you have a convincing argument. It doesn't strike me as odd. Try not to ruffle her sideways, and maybe she'll let you look at the head for a bit. I can't imagine there's something that's gonna be a 5-minute loss unless you plan on ramming thunder right through an eye socket.
No, I wouldn't do that. Layla's a very kind and very intelligent person. I wouldn't dare try to harm her anyway, but when I need something to ask of her, I don't really want to because I'm afraid I might do something again. Accidental or never intentional.
Bart reaches out and puts a hand on your shoulder. You're a knight. Don't forget that. You have to do the brave things frequently. The fact that it scares you means more than ever you have to do it.
Yeah,
you have to have temperance and resilience. You're a fine lad. I'm sure you'll find a way.
Speaking of that, a window in my dream broke.
Alright.
And there were wolves.
Wolves?
Yeah, after I was talking to the dragon in Sunder. I kind of lost my temper. No, not really. I didn't blow up. I didn't punch him. I just kind of lost it. Just a wee bit.
I hear you, lad, and I'll be glad to listen to those woes. But I guess I could say that sucks. Hopefully that window gets fixed. Maybe,
I don't think it will.
Maybe, maybe we should seek out an expert on these. I'm no expert of the soul, but I know Shepard. He may be helpful once we get out of
Fine.
here.
And Donovan's just gonna hold Sunder and ask Sunder if he's okay. Like Sunder, not like Sunder.
Oh, good. That's so
The
specific.
other is Sunder.
Just totally.
Okay, so you ask Sunder of the Sunder family. He's doing okay. He's like, happy.
Yay. Oswin.
You hear a familiar voice now, and now everyone hears a different voice. Well, the people that are currently awake, whoever's on watch, besides Mark being awake. Like, yes.
All right. I'm gonna have to go, like out of character. I gotta go.
Yep. It's
Okay,
7:22.
bye, everybody.
Bye. That's a good time to stop because you're not going to fix anything at 8. So, been fun. Don't forget to vote MVP. Killing this stream. Killing it. Just killing it.
Bye.